Down now to just 3 teams. It is Championship Saturday night here at the Brier in London. They have been the 2 best all week here in London. Pool A winners, Manitoba. What a shot! 3 and a win for Dunstone. And Team Canada, winners of Pool B. Oh, just like that, they are the winner. A skip waiting for a breakthrough on this very big stage. The other looking for a 5th title. One team will take a big step towards the tankard tonight. The 1-2 game from the Tim Hortons Brier next. And what a big step as people step into Budweiser Gardens. One of these teams will indeed take. Gushue, Canada, Dunstone, Manitoba. You win tonight, you're right through to tomorrow night's gold medal game. This afternoon, it was the must-win to advance the 3-4 page playoff. Yeah. And leading 6-3. 7-8. Wild card one, Brendan Botcher. Hard. Against Mike McEwen in Ontario. Hard. And that, blowing it up, really cut the legs out from under Ontario as Botcher would go on to the win and eliminate McEwen. So Botcher is through now to the semifinal. He awaits the loser of tonight's game. The big prize, though. You win tonight. We'll see you tomorrow night at 7. And on this Saturday night, we do say hello, Canada. Welcome back to London. The Tim Hortons Brier. Kathy's here and Russ alongside. They started slowly, the defending champions. Remembering, of course, they hadn't played in 6 or 7 weeks, but now they look very good.
Well, they do, and until someone takes that trophy away from Brad Gushue, he is the owner of that Brier trophy. Started very slow. E.J. Harnden said, we're trying to peak at the right time. They're playing much better. Brad's hip is much looser, and Mark Nichols, that's the key. He is on fire.
You want aggressive play? You're going to get it from Manitoba.
You are, and they said it in an interview today. Dunstone said, I'm proud of the way we put pressure on the opponents. That's the way I tried to play my game, and he's got the horses to do it. You have to be confident, be aggressive, because if you get into trouble, he's got the guns to get out of that mess with Colton and with B.J. Neufeld. So all they have to do is keep doing what they're doing, which is hard to do in a big game like this.
Oh, we're excited about this, and we're expecting both teams to come out firing, very aggressive, as they look for that spot in Sunday's final.
You want to come up and enjoy it. You want to give yourself every chance you can to win. All we can control is just going out there playing well, and you want to take every step to make sure when you go out on the ice, you're ready to play, and you're ready to play at 100%. You know, it's going to be a challenge, and look forward to taking that on.
A lot of things got to go your way, no doubt, but we've put a lot of pressure on everybody we've played. Really proud of what we've gone out there and done up to this point.
Have you got it? Oh, he does!
We can take confidence going into that game that we have played some of our best curling this week. Just a matter of stringing it together for 10 ends.
The 2023 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, proudly serving Canada's favorite coffee. By PointsBet Canada, the official sportsbook of Curling Canada. By Home Hardware, here's how. And by Scotties Facial Tissue, unleash the Scotties.
And here we go. There. Watch this one coming up here. Next one. There you go. The 2 brothers, the Harnden brothers, ready to battle in this one. First time on this stage. They played earlier this year in one of the Slam events. Time to meet the teams now. Brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. The defending champions, Team Canada, from the Remax Center in St. John's. The St. John's Curling Club, Brad Gushue is the skip. Jeff Walker, E.J. Harnden, and Mark Nichols backing him up. The Manitoba champions, undefeated, out of the Port Rouge Curling Club in Winnipeg, Matt Dunstone, with Ryan Harnden, Colton Lott, and B.J. Neufeld. It's because of those 8 straight wins to a 7-1 record for Team Canada It is Manitoba that does get the last rock, so they'll have the hammer, and they've elected to put a combination of stones together, yellow stones. And so the defending champion Skip is out. Brad Gushue has that brush. Look at that middle, just slightly inside middle of the 12 for his lead, Jeff Walker. That's been pretty consistent, has it not, from day one, middle of the 12?
Yeah, no kidding. And hats off to the crew. It's just unbelievable. Gregor Wasko, we've always said he's one of the best. And he had a few frost problems early in the week that made it some of the curlers uncomfortable with some draw spots, but that wasn't anything he could control. It's a level playing surface. If anything, it gets faster down the middle late in the game, which is incredible. And they're all raving about it.
Well, here we go. Center line guard goes up, and their decision is what?
Right around.
Here we go.
And I could have predicted what turn Ryan was going to throw, Vic. He's thrown 137 in-turn draws, or draws, period. 120 of them are in-turn, 17 out-turns. That's it, 88%.
You're going to maybe get this a quarter buried, half buried. Okay. Spot, Pete.
And maybe a quarter as he gets it to the top of the button. Let's take a look at Team Canada keys, please.
For these guys, it's tolerance. Be smart on the missed shots. There's very few of them, but it can make a difference against a team like Manitoba. And try to get something out of those mistakes and make it usable. Lead by example. Jeff Walker, in my opinion, was almost perfect in the Olympic trial final, which is the biggest game of his life. And he's #1 lead here. He can make a difference in this game with the proper setup shots.
Whoa. Let's stop.
And maybe slightly heavy. Let's take a look at the keys now for Manitoba.
Stay aggressive. We touched on it in the opening. It's such a huge game. It's very, very tempting to be careful in a game like this. You cannot do that against Gushue, so continue to do what's got you 9 straight victories and voice a reason. Once in a while, BJ Neufeld just calmly comes over and says, let's try this. It's usually at the right time, and it's usually brilliant.
Keys to the game brought to you by Sponge Towels. Absorb life. All of it.
Clean. Whoa. Hard roll.
And look at that roll. So that kind of thing, as we say, hi, Kathy, just that kind of little mistake, little heavy, and then by Nichols and bang, or rather Jeff Walker, and then right across they go.
Well, and comfort, I think, does come from having rocks that you are comfortable with. And, of course, teams get to choose at this point. Matt choosing 4 from A, 2 from B, and 2 from C. Ironically, only 2 rocks from his win last night against Botcher has switched things up quite a bit. And for Canada, went with red. 4 from B, 2 from D, 2 from A. Ironically enough, and maybe it speaks volumes to how they match stones, 6 of those 8 are the same stones chosen by Brendan Botcher this afternoon in his win.
Hard. Okay. Just heavy.
So Harnden gets them separated, unlocks them, leaves the Manitoba stone under cover and spins away.
Just a hair heavier than Gushue was guessing at, therefore it didn't quite curl enough. But luckily enough, got enough of that yellow to kick the back one out.
But it is socked under there.
Good way.
Yeah, it's in a great spot, that buried one.
Hard. Real hard. Really gotta go. Hard beach.
Neufeld closest to the stone, trying to hold this up now. Harnden on the carry.
Keep going.
And boy, there are a couple of early mistakes, slight mistakes. Can't hold the shooter.
I watched all of Manitoba's practice, and it looked like it was curling about 4, 5, 6 inches more on the draws.
I don't see it. Draws are run really straight.
Well, there you go. That might have just been a little less weight than Skipper asked for.
Whoa, little hard, Jeff. Yeah. Whoa, Mark! Whoa!
Nichols.
Yes!
This time got it and won't be able to stuff it under there, so it spills. T-line, edge of the 8.
Great shot. Good to stick on.
Great.
Also exchanges the color out in front. If you're Canada, you'd be running back your own, or Manitoba running back the opposition.
Whoa. Heavy control.
Oh, wait, good. We're not heavy.
Just clean.
Oh, no. Deej. Clean.
Look at that way, just in the even first end. It's arena conditions. You know it's not going to slow down a ton. Just make it usable for the brushers.
Should be good.
Forward weight.
Yeah.
Weight's good. Sport. Easy. Whoa. Easy. Clean. Yep.
It was last half of the round robin where
Good throw.
Mark's game came together. Really, the entire front end, they found themselves.
Go, Mark.
E.J. Harnden scared me for a while. He was only 81% for his first 6 games. That should be more like 86, 87. The last 3 games, Vic, he's averaged 92%.
A little soft.
So he's found his comfort also.
Hard. Right to it.
Hard Ryan.
Really gotta go. Good, Mark. Good weight.
So that roll over will give Team Canada a chance to get underneath.
Certainly will. Tendencies to get a hair more curl at the moment.
Same weight. Yep. Weight's good. Whoa.
Clean.
Whoa. Weight's good.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Close.
Jeff.
Whoa.
Jeff, go.
Hard.
Roll.
Hard.
Good shot.
Half a stone.
Really good throw.
Great spot.
Kathy, when you were playing under candlelight,
Good half. Solid.
what were you looking for if you were watching other players to know that they're on their game? And I'm just wondering if that kind of shot there by Nichols is an indication of something.
You're looking for confidence. You're looking for those, it was a weight thing. Somebody has the right weight. This afternoon, the game that we covered, how many times do we talk about Brent Lang throwing the right weight for the shot? That means that you really have confidence. You have the feel. Because if you don't have draw weight, you can't figure out what hack and board are. It's those kinds of things that really show you that you're dialed in.
Okay, so by contrast now, we've had one roll out by Lott. Now that one by B.J. Neufeld, and suddenly go from maybe a blank to a possible force.
Even a 2. They had the 2 going there if Colin had hung around. Not looking like a 2 now, Vic.
Yep.
Top 4 dead buried here. Great chance to maybe even steal. It's a pretty tight guard. It's tough to chase it with any weight, as Neufeld can contest.
It's interesting here. He's played well. Don't misunderstand. But as we found out, Kathy, his game was limited early, right? His hip, the muscles around it weren't free and easy, so they had to call a different game. He still responded to the called shots, but it wasn't a complete game.
Well, it wasn't. They were tiptoeing around looking for board weight shots, hack weight shots, and you cannot win a Brier if you cannot throw big weight. But he's had someone working with him and on him, and now they feel that whatever the shot is, the right shot, he'll be able to play.
Thanks.
As long as you're under, it's going to be really good.
Yeah.
I like that. I like the ball.
Yeah, I think
Back 4 weight.
enough room there.
Not the shot.
What's that look like to you?
Dunstone envisioned halfway through this end, but if you could tap this back a couple feet,
Here with back 4?
have your rock an inch buried, it's tough for Gushue to remove it.
Did you like this kind of thing? Not necessarily this situation when you were skipping, Russ. You know now as a skip and Matt Dunstone, he better be into the game right now. So does this in fact get your head into it right away?
Oh yes, no, this catches his attention big time.
I got 2-3 feet till I draw to the button.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 times a bronze medalist, course, when he was the import in Saskatchewan, first time at a Brier wearing the Manitoba colors. So the two best teams all week, and now the two best skips facing off here in this 1-2 page playoff.
Back four. Back four.
Yep. Hard.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Back eight. Back eight.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Back eight.
Pete.
Pete, hard.
Hard, Pete.
All the way.
Brian Harnden
Hard, Pete.
Keep going.
Line's real good. Go, go,
Keep
go, go.
going.
knifing it over.
Keep going.
Keep going all the way.
Keep
Staying
going.
with it.
Keep going. Keep going.
Keep going. Go, go, go. Hard, hard, hard.
And he got there, and oh goodness, just enough. Just enough.
Very nice.
That's exactly what he tried to do.
You even whip it if you don't want it. Like,
Well,
you could throw
we
normal.
can never hit it thick enough to get this.
No. Thinking like a normal or?
Yeah, I'm thinking normal.
Okay.
It's impossible
There.
to jam it unless Brad throws like backline
out.
weight, which he's never going to do. So he can
Thinking
see
it's
enough
normal.
to get this across the
I don't think
top.
we could ever hit it thick enough to get that,
No.
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably in hindsight,
It's either
it
that or the run
over
back.
curled a little, and the backing is not going to be there for a jam possibility.
No, I'm thinking just like normal.
Probably could have taken a broom less there still, and
I don't know. I mean, I think that's the right broom.
Final Stone Team Captain just trying to pick it to sit two.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Clean.
Yep.
Jeff Walker left.
EJ.
EJ Harnden. Here we go.
Clean.
And there it is. Got it. Sure enough, do, and avoid the jam to sit the two.
Nice sweep. Good end.
Two perfect shots from Brad Gushue.
That wasn't an easy one.
No, it wasn't an easy one because you're into some fresh stuff.
The hog line there in a hurry.
But it sort of got different path.
Well,
and
and
I
they-
wasn't sure it was going to get shot the way it was curling.
Yeah.
But
Taking a good foot more ice here because he doesn't have to bump it, obviously. Both teams do a lot of draws in practice, so this should be up to speed.
Interestingly enough, the two other skips who are better, Gushue and Brendan Botcher. And these are our three remaining skips.
Line's good.
Line's never an issue.
You got room.
Line's
real good,
fine.
guys.
Needs a good piece of the four. Lot
Line's real good.
Harnden with the carry. Good piece of the four, fellas. Oh, Harnden. You filled out two, four, fellas.
Very nice.
And that'll do. Wow. Forced to the single. Team Canada with last rock when we come back. It's Manitoba and the defending champions Canada in this 1-2 page playoff on a Saturday night from the Tim Hortons Brier in London, and Dunstone and the team from the Fort Rouge in Winnipeg forced to draw for a single. Couple of big missed shots, couple of rollouts really cost Manitoba in that first. And so here in the second, it's Team Canada. It does have the last rock. They have the hammer playing the Redstones. Trying to play her behind their corner.
Just pass your brush.
Keep going. Keep it alive. Help him, Mark. Hard. Keep it going. Keep going. Curl.
That's pretty good.
Hey, good shot. Good brush, guys.
Pretty way.
Good scrub.
You don't like chasing that?
Could have.
Speed's good. High 14s.
Yeah.
You can chase that red one. If you tick with soft weight, you roll into the rings or roll for a center guard. You can throw a long guard and really get into it, or you can come in like they're going to here. But the only problem with this one is this rock and the rock that's buried are going to be so close together.
Line's great. Top four. Hit a room.
Easy.
On ours.
On ours by itself.
Yep, go Beach. Beach, go, 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 go hard. Hard. Go, 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 go.
Definitely close together.
Okay, Cole, tough one.
Flop on it?
Yeah.
There's no curl there at all. I don't know what he did to that one.
Speed here.
Wasn't that far heavy.
Not much rushing until the end.
14 and a half to tee. What'd you think? It's there.
Heavy. Top 4.
Yeah, you got extra line right now.
Give it a couple marks.
Scoring
okay.
2 or more when you have the last
No, you
rock.
don't need
That
much.
is
Play
the
away.
hammer efficiency.
Weight's good. Okay, weight's good. Right to it, guys. Right in the pocket.
Weight's
here.
good. Right on
Line's
it.
okay.
Weight's good. Weight's good.
Line's okay. Line's
Perfectly.
okay. Good, good, good. Atta boy. Atta boy.
Right on it.
Colton couldn't have ended up in a worse spot. Team Canada's got something going here now.
Judge.
Great spot.
You ever just make the run back
Make
there?
the run and roll.
This run and roll? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, if you're seeing that, I like that.
Best shot.
Inch
That's
low.
what I like.
If you can make the run back, which is a big if, you'd love to make it on the inside here and maybe close up that out-turn draw.
Yep.
A little high side.
Yep.
And underneath the pile.
Shot.
Leaves it out there for a corner.
Good throw.
Shot, Colt. It's pretty good. You can probably almost just throw a tight guard on this.
Talking to EJ Harden before the game, Kathy, and he didn't shy away. He said, look, the best thing for us to do as brothers is to talk about it. We can't bury it. We know it's out there. And he was quite open about playing his brother.
Oh, he was terrific. He said, you know, we're not only brothers, we're best friends. We've been together for a long time. And he said, I hope he has a terrific game. I hope we have a terrific game. It's not about playing brothers. It's about just going out there and curling and being aware that you're on the ice.
Well, he sent a text to his brother yesterday after the Manitoba win, and he said, you know, hopefully we'll see you. Well, I mean, look at what they've done together. And of course, in Northern Ontario with Brad Jacobs, they started off playing in juniors, of course, in Sault Ste. Marie, and then 15 straight years in their men's career, they were on the very same team. And Brian saying that early it was really difficult because and awkward, he said. We didn't travel together. I'm rooming with somebody else. He said, I found the off-ice things the most difficult in not playing with his brother.
Hard.
Line's good.
Line's great.
Line's good.
Easy, easy. Don't want to bounce here. There. No. Just let this curl. It's really good if it just curls.
Didn't want to bounce. It's still a good shot, but she's got some nice angles here.
Around the beak.
Those hits pretty good.
You can give me a little more. It doesn't have to be there.
So straight back, avoiding the yellow that was just thrown and right onto the reds?
Yeah, exactly. Or onto that yellow on the thin half on the straight side, and that works too.
Yep. Yeah.
Mark Nichols, Walker on the brush. Here we go. And look at that. Now the Raystone spins in for a second shot, but everything's unlocked now and movable.
I think it's okay.
I don't know. Good throw. It's like, is it good? I think so. I don't know.
Sort of sprung off.
Is it?
It's good. It's really good. When the Reds splattered like that, I think they're thinking, oh no, but don't think there's a red double.
Probably better that it didn't stay right behind it.
If he gets to the inside of that yellow one, you can roll underneath, get rid of one red.
Yep.
Make sure we kill this.
Just the one, right?
Yeah.
But that's good shot. You're right.
I think control is the right weight for the shot.
Okay. Then I got to hit probably like half, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so speaks the respect these teams have for each other. When you make a shot, you're not sure if it's a good shot because of the respect from the person who's throwing after you.
Wait. Not heavy. Whoa. Great
BJ
weight.
Neufeld.
Yep.
Yep. Hard.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa, no, no,
Whoa,
no.
whoa.
Pete. Pete.
Gotta go, Pete.
Pete.
Hard, Ryan.
Oh, my God. All right.
It wasn't there with that weight. Yeah.
Okay, that's okay.
Yikes.
Good throw, Beach. Good weight.
You got by that guard pretty tight.
It's really hard to do good with that.
But I hate this stagger.
Needed more.
Yeah, needed less weight to get more finish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty good.
He's missed 2 wide here already. Tough ones. First end, he threw it hard enough that he didn't get the Canadian Rock out of the rings.
I'm not sure if it's right there anymore. You're a little wider. I think it's like that 14.5 T.
It's full 4.
Yeah.
No deeper.
Yep.
Good night. I got close.
I got there.
T-line.
Line's okay.
We're heavy right now.
T-line.
Only.
Whoa, the one T-line is top 4. Yeah, we're a little heavy.
Play it as
Close.
tight as you can.
Not bad.
Line's
Top
good.
4.
Don't want to.
Whoa, you can wait.
T
Still
still.
T almost.
Back
Whoa.
T. Don't want to go.
Whoa, you're by.
Oh, nice.
And here they go with the knife.
No, let it stop. Let it stop. Ah, shoot.
Well, they had it figured out. Somebody said I think may have been Jeff Walker back T, and that's where it is.
Yeah.
Kathy, Manitoba played the freeze here and was a foot wide.
Good throw.
Good throw.
Neufeld's didn't curl that much, and that
No.
one didn't finish.
No, I wonder if it's just starting to straighten out. It's been
Makes sense.
since Tuesday when the rocks were sharpened.
You want the same weight as last time? Get right to the nose.
14.
Yeah.
The ice gets a little straight of that. To come around and chases the hack waders, they're really tough. So they're going to play the draw here to lock this right on.
Matt Dunstone his first as we play
Back
Skip
four, back
Stones
eight,
here
close
in the
line.
second.
Hard line.
Room.
Back
Room,
line,
room,
cancel.
room.
Line only.
Never for line.
All there.
Whoa, whoa.
Again, here we go.
Back 8.
Well, okay.
You gotta rock it.
Nothing.
Go on it, Mark. Go on it. Go on it. Go on
Isn't
it.
it
Go,
funny,
go,
Kathy?
go,
What
go,
did
go,
we
go,
hear
go, go,
today
go, go.
from? Help me. Who was it that said you have to believe what you see, and it's as if they're blind to a very quick spot.
I'd say same as he gave us last time.
Right.
And a straight spot, Vic. That waits.
Let that
If
out.
he gets the curl, at least he taps it and sits shot.
On the other side, eh?
And that I played last
Wow,
time.
wow, wow.
Yeah, we were thinking that's probably max.
But shouldn't
You
you,
can get away
Kathy,
with a
have
couple feet
when you've seen it?
Okay.
Shouldn't you be adjusting now?
Yes, in theory, but I think that, you know, it's been a week. We've been here for over a week, and there's been this finish, and when it started to straighten out, the rocks were sharpened, and so you put the broom where you have been putting the broom. And so for Matt, if he throws again in that spot, I think he'll take a little bit less, but also the weight. You need sweeping weight to get that finish.
That was pretty heavy.
Line only.
Easy.
T.
T-line.
T. Line only.
Lots of room.
Line only.
Top 4.
Still there. Still there. We're almost freezing.
Where, Mark?
EJ.
It's got a curl. Still has the curl.
It waits real good.
Whoa. Yep. 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 Go, EJ. Go.
Curl.
Hard, EJ.
Curl.
And there's the difference. The weight, the brushing weight, and EJ hard and able to carve it in.
Lots of room.
Line only.
Top 4.
Still there. Still there. We're almost freezing.
Where, Mark?
EJ.
It's got a curl.
Is that the difference between
It waits real good.
that throw and Matt Stone, basically?
Go,
Just brushing
that's
weight.
it. That's it. Yeah, he threw it through the break, Matt.
Oh, I thought I overdid it.
Wow.
You can kind of roll to a decent spot.
That's why I switched.
Yeah. That's why I sort of jumped in. Just to...
Shot for 3, kind of hard. I mean, you can make it really good too, right? Where you roll up right to here.
Yeah.
And a shot for 2 becomes really hard.
I think so. It's like a half rock, eh?
Yeah, half is good. Thick half. Yeah. Like a thin 2/3, I think is what you're looking for.
This isn't going to curl an inch.
Going in.
3 options. This is the easiest if you know where to put the broom, and you can kind of get away with it by hitting it there, rolling up. You could kind of get away with it by hitting the backside of that and rolling down, or somewhere in between. So there's a little bit of an angle option there with all 3, but ideally I think he wants to maybe tickle that top one, get it out of the way, and stay almost frozen. Brad's going to have something no matter how good this is. It's been straight, poker straight all week, but we're starting to get a hint of curl in these areas.
Shaky start for Manitoba. Some missed shots in one forces them to a single. And now Team Canada with a couple underneath.
Yep. Whoa. Yeah.
Dunstone.
Hard. Yeah.
Trying to bail them out big time here. Coming across and will kick one. And it's interesting. BJ Neufeld said whenever we leave him, it'll be a little tougher for him to get 2.
Brilliant.
Good shot, Matty. Good boy. Huge.
Just wondering the same shot. If you can make it, I don't know if it's curl enough. Yeah. Risky because you got to play a bit of weight as we go by. Board? Yeah. It's no good.
What a shot.
Well, that's his strength.
Yeah. He kind of Christmas treed the yellow, Kathy. He could have hit the top one thicker and left an easy double for 3, but he got by that top one. And stayed there, didn't spin out, and if that spins to our right, it's a gimme double for 3.
That is if I just miss, we give them 2, right? Yeah, because you got to. I was thinking this one was to make this one. I'd have to play like solid hack. I think that's the safest for sure. That's what I was thinking with about board, like an easy board. I think hack. Well, solid hack, yeah, because we got to hit half of this,
hack,
and then get that hack or
easy board. 3 rocks.
Okay.
Wow.
Kind of weight, like just
talk
board.
About an end like turning around in one shot.
And Neufeld was right. To get 2, look at this.
3/4.
This is available, Kathy, but Brad's no fool. He says, if I throw this a hair heavy and miss that, chip that out, it's a steal of 2. So by playing this one, even if he misses it, he can't disturb his own. So he's going to try to play that onto that into there. Smart. Tough.
What a huge shot by Matt.
Huh. What was,
those are the shots that can change momentum in a game.
Sure, and he already just off to a slow start. Right now they have one in their pocket.
It's pretty good.
Team Canada.
Easy board. Whoa, whoa. Clean. Whoa. Easy board.
Whoa, Jeff.
Now Walker.
Hard, Jeff.
Really good. Hard, Jeff.
Hard, Jeff.
Hard, Jeff.
Really good.
Hard.
Onto the yellow. Oh, and drives it by, and that's all they will get. That one there. Great shot. Matt Dunstone puts the team on his back and gets them out of trouble.
Okay, battle there.
Saturday night of a championship weekend. Tim Hortons Brier, the 94th Canadian Men's Curling Championship from Budweiser Gardens here in London. The 1-2 page playoff, the winner goes right through to tomorrow night's final at 7 Eastern Time. Team Canada comes in with a record of 7-1. Manitoba went through round robin undefeated, and we're tied at 1. And Manitoba, the team from Fort Rouge, does have the hammer, playing the Yellowstones here in 3.
Little bit early. I'd like you to go a bit.
Good.
Hammer and a bolt.
Line's good.
Momentum.
Line's good.
Top 8.
Line is good. It's got to curl if anything. Bit of room.
Start going.
Go ahead, Beej.
Go, keep. Go.
Every single time Manitoba throws a corner guard, it's an in-turn.
Keep going. Right to stop. Right to stop. You
Brian
Brian
goes around it with an in-turn, obviously.
Great spot.
Just makes a ton of those.
Top 12, just short. It's good.
This is going to be the same speed here, eh?
So, yeah. Whoa, it's good. Top 12. Whoa. Wait only, guys.
Jeff, a little bit.
Top 8, a little heavy.
Line's okay.
No, weight's good.
Top 12.
Line's
14th
good.
Brier for both he and his brother.
It's coming down a bit. Yeah, it looks real light. Short. Whoa, whoa.
The gold medal
whoa.
in 13. And of course, following that, a couple of wonderful years. The Olympic gold from Sochi in 14.
Hit a quick move.
Well, like certainly a shot to change the momentum, as Kathy suggests, maybe a game saver, even in the second. And this was a must-have for Matt Dunstone.
Well, to get the right angles, number one, throw it that hard, number two, and then to get Neufeld to call that perfect to stick it. If it rolls open, it's 3. Great shot.
And then the combination didn't work for Gushue, and so held to just a single. The key shot brought to you by BKT Tires, growing together.
I think we have to play this.
Yeah.
This is what you see from the very best teams. You know, the Mowats, the Yadins, these guys. They get that one around the corner early, and they don't care that there's 3 red stacked up down the middle. Not always you're going to make the double peels, but Colton's going to make his share. Neufeld's going to make his share.
Whoa.
Yep.
So it's this guy.
Yes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Shooter. Okay.
Yeah, his fair share, to be sure.
Good shot. Control.
But now you've got something going here for Manitoba.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Good weight.
Just clean.
Good weight.
Clean. Clean.
Good weight.
It's in tight to the line. It should start to go.
Clean. Whoa, Ryan.
Hard, Ryan.
Hard. Hard. Hard all the way to it.
Whoa, whoa.
Watch the roll.
Whoa.
And it roll, it does, and sits there, T-line, edge of the 4 and undercover.
I think what Team Canada's done here, they've thrown a perfect guard, perfect come around guard, perfect run back, and they're in trouble.
Good speed here.
If I could be the same as last time, is that too much down this spot?
No, I think that's good down this spot.
I agree.
You're crossing center.
Okay. Top 4
Yeah.
Got a little heavy.
Whoa, line. There right now. Line only.
Clean.
Whoa.
Little bump.
Whoa, can't bump on this line. Don't want it.
Line's okay.
Close. Whoa.
Little bump still.
Wheat's good. Line's getting better.
Little
Wheat's
bump.
good. No bump
Line's
here.
good.
No
Right
bump.
on it.
Line's okay.
Hair bump, Brad.
Whoa, whoa.
No.
No bump and we're good.
No.
Sit. Good shot. Good.
Right.
Good. 14-3 on that.
Was last Friday night when we watched Team Canada open up against Jacques Gauthier out of Victoria with a win. Then they dropped an early one to Ontario, go through the rest of the round robin, finishing 7-1. And then, of course, in the Page seeding game last night, they got their revenge on Ontario, winning 9-3.
Back 4. Just clean. Yep. This back 4. Hard. Hard, Colton. Whoa. Back 4. Yeah. Back 4. Hard. Pushing back in.
Colton Lodge.
Keep going. Hard.
Still with it.
Hard. Whoa.
Watch the over curl and
shot, man.
squeeze it out. Shot rock belongs to Team Canada.
Nice curling.
Not one blemish on the record of Manitoba. 8 straight in round robin. Then in that seeding game, what a game it was against wild card Brendan Botcher. The great shot through the hole to win last night 5-3, putting him into this 1-2 game in Team Canada.
And look at the numbers on the left-hand side. The margin that this team won by. That's the offense you talked about in the beginning of the game, Russ, just how they are so aggressive and they're not afraid of shots and they can make them all.
And they didn't go to a 10th end until Friday.
Yeah, that last game. And you kind of think in the back of your mind, how are they going to handle that? They're finally going to be tested. What's the ice going to do? They're not used to it. And they played arguably the best end I've seen all season.
In the 10th.
Two triples, a run back, and thread the needle through the hole for the win.
Go higher, Brumbeck. Okay, you got a lot of room right now. You want to go? You go. Go ahead, EJ.
Real high. It's halfway. Just past half.
Keep going. Well, we're in no man's land. Leave it open. Leave it open. Leave it open.
Yeah, might need it.
Keep going. Probably.
Okay.
Okay.
First thought was double rip and try and splash it in.
Yeah. It's probably the shot, eh?
Yeah, oh, that's a
what
great
I
shot.
was seeing.
Even if you ever make just a yellow-red go away, leave the
Like
corner.
a third?
Yeah.
It's guarding that back yellow.
Third?
Yeah.
They play so many of these. They're hopefully getting half that
Think you're
red
throwing
one
firm.
onto the next corner red, and might even redirect this yellow rock that's in the free guard zone now towards the rings.
Firm. Yep.
Hard.
Hard.
We gotta go.
Hard. All the way to
We
it.
gotta go.
Hard!
All the way to it. All the way to it.
Okay.
Oh, tick, tick, as they go through the guards and all the way through.
Won't be happy with that one. You had to miss that on the wide side.
The only other option is you go there.
Yep.
Then he does something like this. What do you like?
Yeah, no.
I guess the positive, if we throw the guard and he makes a run,
Yeah.
he's likely leaving guards,
Right.
right? And then we can wrap.
Do you like that back four?
I don't like the guard
the same
either.
shot.
So,
I was thinking the same shot
Yeah.
on the open. Well, even if it's edge on edge, it's tough. But so you're gonna have to draw.
yeah. Well, we've seen the intern a bunch, so I think we just tighten it up from
the
here.
outside one's probably coming back, hey?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, if that comes back, we could always hit that and maybe roll in.
yeah.
Worst we're gonna give up is 2.
Yeah. Did you go
Okay,
edge there or
let's guard
just
it? That's close. Maybe a little more. Yeah.
Dufeld to hit that little thinner. The yellow would have redirected straight back, and they would have sat 3 possibly.
You guys like that ice there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Key is to just to leave your shooter in the hole,
Yes. Yeah.
even if you nutted it.
Yeah. Dead bang
You know, it
on.
wouldn't be the end. Wouldn't be
Yeah.
the end of the world. It's still line 2.
Broom head more.
I
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Still real keen.
Speed's really good. Yeah, same as it's been.
Okay.
Room like.
little bit,
Broom
Jeff?
head early, Jeff.
Little bit for line.
Hard, Jeff.
Broom Blake. Line's okay.
Even with those ones, you can't hurt this.
Line's good.
Even with those.
Right to your broom. Line's
fine.
good.
Line's
Just
fine.
past your broom. Clean. Just clean. Oh, Jeff. Oh, not too tight.
Clean. Good.
And plugs it up.
Shot.
No. It makes it here.
If you hit it a shade
Could
low,
you not
your shooter stays there, and this is going to go right to here.
Yeah. Knows the red might splash right here, right?
Right, that's what we don't want.
Yes. So sliver low can never get this one right. No.
I don't think so.
Shade low. I like firm.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
just inside middle.
Yeah, you bet.
Firm, just a shade low.
Yeah. Saw beaches here.
The other option would be to try to run through the port, hit both of them simultaneously, kick into the rings, but that one they're aiming at now would probably stick on the corner guard. Can't be much curl here.
Sit 2 after this, if you make it right.
Yep. If you make it perfect.
Dunstone, and his first in a 1-1 tie, playing 3.
Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Still all on its own. Here we go. Bang. And there you go. They are sitting 2. Not totally happy?
Well, this is what he wanted, but watch where this red one goes. It stops there. They've got Gushue in big trouble, but it just pokes out enough. I think he can hammer that, and then it's a draw for 2. They were hoping to keep 2 buried. Great throw, though.
Oh, quarter is,
you got half.
Might even be too much.
What you want.
Okay.
Probably only quarter, eh?
Can't see a ton of this.
Gets under there, just same thing.
Yeah, he gets right under it.
Yeah.
EJ stay down and it shouldn't jump at least.
If they could ever get this angle thin enough, they might hit the yellow and roll towards the button.
And that's what Neufeld is expecting, Kathy.
Well, I'm right behind the shade. He's got about half. And so your tolerance is for sure, as you say, Russ, to hit it on the outside.
Yeah.
Yep. Hard. Whoa. Yep. Yes.
PJ
Hard.
Nichols on the line call. Here we go, and underneath, and there they go, right to the lid.
How good is that?
Brilliant.
Unfortunate for Manitoba, but boy, did Gushue take advantage of that opportunity. Wasn't good enough just to make the angle raise. He wanted to hit it thin enough to do that.
Now, we talked about him saving his big games for the end of the Brier.
Maybe high side.
Yeah.
Because it will take that in-turn curl, right?
Yeah. So it's just a shade high for sure.
Yeah. It's kind of, yeah, that looks close.
Right here with normal.
You could probably chase it with
I don't think this is going to curl any
in-turn
different.
too, because you don't have to move it very far. So tough.
Shade high with normal.
Is this all about what you feel as a skip, Kathy? As you know, Russ said, you could probably play a quiet tap on it with an in-turn, electing to go with this instead.
I think this is his go-to shot. That in-turn is overburied, and we've seen it straighter tonight. It's hard to throw with a lot of confidence when you don't know if it will go.
Yeah, excellent point. If it's rocks are freshly done this morning, that's very makeable, but less so tonight.
You know, we showed you earlier the outstanding results, all the points they have scored, only taken to a 10th once. They've only given up, Manitoba, 1 steal in the event, and that was last night to wildcard Botcher in the 2nd. Right now, it's a stolen point for Team Canada.
Good weight.
Yeah. Whoa. Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
Harden. All right, now block. What do you got? And you've got oh gosh, is it going to hang around? You got a beauty.
Whatever you can do, I can do better. So good.
And Nichols in the right spot. Yes, for the 2 to take the lead. The winner is in the final.
Newfoundland wins.
The dream to have your name, or at least even play for the Tankard, the Canadian Men's Curling Championship. So imagine a very young Colin Hodgson out of Edmonton, and that first time on the ice, and with that dream to meet the likes of Marcel Rock or Carter Rycroft growing up, and then seeing the best in the game, both men and women, the great Colleen Jones, and being inspired by them, and making his first trip in to the Brier in 2015, and then 18, 19, and in total 6 different Briers for Colin Hodgson, who now makes his home out of Red Lake, and this week represented Northern Ontario, and he is with Kathy.
Colin, a very emotional farewell in your game yesterday. What was that like?
That was very special and unexpected. I didn't. I expected, you know, the camera to whiz over and you know, a few of my family and friends to you know, give a little applause, and that moment where Darren grabbed my hand and put it, I didn't even know what to do. It was special, and it was very special, and I didn't expect to get that kind of reaction from the crowd, and it really showed me that in this sport it's a lot more about wins on the ice.
And then you walked over and hugged your former colleague Mike McEwen. Talk about the relationships that you've built with the teammates that you've had over these years.
It's really special when you spend so much time on the road with each other. You know, you're there more with your teammates and your family, and it's a grind. You go through the good times, the bad times together, and it's been nothing but good times, and I didn't know Mike was coming over. When he did, it created more problems and more tears, and I think I shared that with a few people.
Talk about your love of the Brier. When did that start?
It started when I was a kid, you know, pretending I was Carey Burtnick or Ed Weirnick or Kevin Martin, or even some of the guys I got to play against, you know, Ben Hebert and Mark Kennedy, Brad Gushue, all these people I grew up idolizing, and being able to share the ice with them and, you know, feel like, you know, I'm one of the team or one of the crew, and somebody who has the ability to just compete was very special.
Talk about your first Brier. We saw so much youth at this year's Brier, a new wave. What do you remember about your first Brier?
The bright eyes, or bright lights, the shiny ice, the fans, you know, feeling the crowd coming, you know, behind you when you're sweeping rocks is something that the adrenaline you get is something that you can't replicate anywhere else, and it's very special. The electricity you feel it right in your veins.
You're walking away from the 4-person game. What's your future? What do you see doing in the next couple of years?
I'm very looking forward to getting married to my fiancée Brittany, and spending some time together, and hanging out with our cats at home, and resting, and you know, fixing my body so that I can compete in the future. And I don't know when that's going to be. I don't know if that's immediate or if that's next year or in 5 years or at all. But it's something I'm looking forward to trying.
Thank you for everything that you've done for the sport, Colin. We're going to miss you.
Thank you. I'm going to miss everybody else too.
You know, wishing Colin and Brittany all the very best in their life ahead together. Yeah, 62 games, 6 appearances. This last one, of course, with Darren Moulding and Henner Horgan out of the Sudbury area. And then the 3 that he played with Mike McEwen, 2 with Reed Carruthers. That very first, of course, was in 15 in Calgary at the Saddle Dome. And yes, that Hearthstone Award is important because that is voted on by the players themselves. That is a sportsmanship award, and that's how much the players that he goes up against think of him, Colin Hodgson. So we wish you all the best, Colin, as we welcome you back on this Saturday night. A wonderful 2 put on the board by Manitoba to take a 3-1 lead over Team Canada. We go to the 4th. It is the defending champions that do have the hammer. They have the last rock, playing the Redstone.
What a shot by
If you
Nichols.
just slice it too, it's going to come off the back.
It's hard to remove that rock that was just thrown.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think if I nut it, it'll go underneath.
Okay. Half rock. Think you're just trying to plant it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Half rock with peel.
Oh, okay. They're going to go this way because that's you get a little better angle this way and maybe get that rock that was just thrown by Mark off his own or under his own.
Yeah, they think they're going to avoid the jam on the yellow.
I thought they were trying to hit the red dead on. It was never going to go anywhere.
Okay. There's the catcher. Now they've unlocked everything, but they shot rock belongs to Team Canada.
Phelps missed his share wide, not by a lot. It's only had to come up about 3/4 of an inch to be good.
I think he actually believed he could have gotten that red in between and out.
I think so.
Touching,
if he'd hit that little thicker, yeah.
Problem is going here. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not killing this one, but it's staying close to it.
What if we go where your broom is?
If we go there, problem is this is then coming in that direction. Right?
If you go T-line, and he tries to take that on.
We just gotta pick our poison here, I think.
Yeah. Just in front of T.
Yeah, I think we just get it even here.
Yeah. Okay.
Third shot, fourth shot.
I agree. Yeah.
We could even go out here.
Could.
We're gonna have to play a double. Sure.
Right.
Let's just go there then.
He's never playing off of this one, is he?
No, let's go here.
If I give you the same weight, is that too much?
Maybe that shot they didn't talk about is guarding the corner one. Take away the red double.
In front of T.
Manitoba then can play the easy raise, but then there's a double for Gushue.
Is that too much?
I don't think.
Seems probably good.
Really close.
I think you get away with a couple feet.
I think a hair less, foot or two.
No more.
No.
Fine, nice over there.
Keep it up. Keep it even with the yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, top 8.
As much separation as you can here.
There.
Top 8 depth, guys.
Okay, a little heavy.
Well then.
Yeah, let it work.
Closer to T.
I know it's a different game
It's good, Brad.
Always
at this level, but
Always EJ.
Little past your broom.
We got more lines than we need.
It's good.
Saturday night, Friday night mixed. You're going after that yellow stone and trying to remove it somehow, are you not? Or are you happy with it there?
It's hard to get rid of it and stay for 3, and even if you successfully do that, you're grouping them for these bullets that are coming at you.
Okay.
This isn't bad. Let's play this out. The double's made.
He makes his double. We almost inevitably.
There will be a double, but Brad might have to roll to our left, which could set up a double. But there weren't too many other choices. I don't think hitting that Vic might have set up an even triple, actually.
Okay.
I know what you're thinking, though. That's a dangerous stone. This is almost just a little tighter than where he made that miracle shot in 2.
Hard. Whoa.
Yep.
Gotta go.
Hard. Gotta go.
Clean.
Hard, cold,
Clean.
hard,
Clean.
Golden lot. And he's got it. Now is that double there? And where do you roll if you make it?
Well, not too far, but you can't roll right. That's what you'd love to do. If Brad curls here and rolls a foot or so, there might be a double.
Roll underneath the red.
You know, Kathy, somebody stopped me in the hall today and said, it's been great. And I said, terrific. And they said to me, what is the difference between your club curler and this one? And I said, in many cases, it's the patience you have to show. That you have to, as we've just seen, Gushue ignore, play off to the side, knowing and thinking ahead 2 and 3 shots, where the common, if we say club curler, only thinks 1 shot at a time.
Yeah, there's definitely some of that and thousands of rocks thrown. That's the biggest difference. These men throw hundreds of rocks.
Hard. Shot.
And there you're sitting your 2. If you can keep them separated, you might put 2 on the board.
Great throw to not roll too far. If he rolled about a foot to our left, Matt could throw it hard enough to make the double.
I got to worry about that catcher, I
If
think.
you got into the side of it, I
Yeah,
think
now
it might
you do, yeah.
come down underneath it.
Yeah.
But I quite like playing this.
Yeah. You can make this pretty good.
Because if you could ever get it to here, he
Well,
might not
half
be able to
open.
score 2. Like if he has to hit a shade high.
Yeah, like
you'd have to
show him a quarter, so he's got to throw the in-turn dig.
Right, exactly.
In-turn control.
Sure, I like that.
Just kind of seeing just onto it.
Okay.
You like that, Broom?
Yep.
If he could throw it that hard to Kathy's point, you draw the 90-degree angle. It's something along there. That would be sad if it went there and stayed. So, first of all, not sure he can throw it hard enough. If Gushue rolled a foot left, it was there all day, and he managed to get it dead on. So now they're going to roll over here, try to half bury this, 3/4 bury it. If there's an angle raise, Gushue rolls left, he's not in the rings. So 3/4 buried would be incredible.
And then did he say something about that in-turn
dig? Yeah, Brad would then have to chase it on the in-turn, but if they get this in the perfect spot, that's tough too.
Wait.
Whoa. Close.
No. Feet hard. All the way.
Hard, Pete.
We gotta go.
Hard, Pete.
Keep going.
Hard, Pete.
Keep going.
Ryan Harnden, and didn't roll it over.
I can't imagine this is going to go much more than that.
So they'll get the chance for 2.
Actually, this is close to where I played the run.
Patient.
Oh, yeah.
Really patient.
Yeah, no kidding. And Nichols with a perfect freeze. He had the angle perfect too.
Board? Yeah.
Okay.
This is just outside where I played run back in the 2 ends ago. Right.
Get it back.
That was a good board, eh?
Yeah.
It's good. Go ahead, EJ.
Please.
Go ahead, EJ.
It's good. Yep.
Probably a little big if anything works.
Clean.
Even the crowd knows it's coming. And there it is, 2. We talk about how good Manitoba is defensively. That's the first deuce they have given up in 3 games. So we're tied here in London on this Saturday night 1-2 page playoff, and it is Manitoba with Last Rock playing the Yellowstones. Ryan Harnden. Centerline guard went up. Corner went up from Manitoba with Harnden's first. And Jeff Walker, that's his redstone there. And then right down on top is Harnden. Now his second, do you think it may have picked something?
Yeah, Walker's second shot. He catches a fish just over the top of the 8-foot here. Watch. Oh, he tried to get rid of whatever's underneath it. Then he spins it. Dead buried back of the button. When you add rotation like that, assuming you're hitting the broom, it's going to slide 3, 4, 5 feet farther. Brilliant adjustment.
Wow!
But that little bit deep then allows Harnden to play right down to it.
Yep, hard mark, hard. Go, 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 go.
And here we go again, right down on top. Little separation.
Understanding angles here.
Stay low there.
Colton can hit the left side as we're looking of the top red. It'll drag the Manitoba rock into the Gushue rock and probably stay in the play if he gets it perfect.
Well. Clean.
Yep.
Yep. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa. Yep.
Hard, what are you doing?
Okay, good shot. Okay,
Better.
Cole, good throw. Yeah, it's better. Good shot.
Just moves that Team Canada stone off the face of the Manitoba rock, squeezes it to the left as we looked at it.
That was yelling, whoa. Colton was yelling, sweep.
Like getting 3/4 low, just bumping it up.
I think he's worried about leaving a pocket.
That's coming back.
Almost like your
You gotta
first
do
call,
something with it.
Brad.
Yeah.
Like, I like getting rid of that yellow.
Just think. Show me what you're thinking.
Well, I was thinking like, so what do you throw it, peel and roll into ours?
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
What were you thinking?
Well, either that or just a little soft, almost just inside nose and tap it off. I like that. I like getting rid of it.
Okay.
I like getting rid of it too.
Well, wait till you
Peel and just 3/4.
peel. Okay. Yeah, I'm good with this.
Which way do you like?
Whatever.
Looks like
Intern.
let the out.
Like that?
You like that?
Yep.
Okay.
That's the intern low, eh?
No, that's
Yeah. He
What?
put the in.
that's
Intern.
no.
Out turn.
Oh, you
Okay.
tell me which one you like.
I like the out.
Brad,
Okay.
Brad called out. EJ thought it was the in. Now at the speed he's throwing it, it might not make any difference.
Hard,
Yep.
hard.
Hard.
Hold it there, right there.
Hard.
Trying to hold it
Gotta go,
there.
Mark.
Nichols as it
Gotta go,
runs
gotta
the
go.
line.
hard.
And enough to squeeze it out.
Shot.
And no spin back.
Good shot.
Wow, that was near disaster.
Sorry.
Just in half. See an in or out?
That's where the
In.
Gotta go, Mark.
advantage of the power. He was 2-3 inches away from where he wanted to be, but still stuffed it out of there.
Hard. Whoa. Clean. Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa. Clean.
Yep. Yeah.
Clean. Whoa.
Colton Lowe. Got one, got two, and is he underneath? He sure is.
Wait, Kadriana, Mom Flo.
He and
Like the rhyme.
Kadriana, of course, are two-time silver medalists in Canadian mixed doubles.
Like that or freeze?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Lost the final to Gushue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in the bubble, of course, to Gushue and Anderson. And to Walker and Myers in 18.
Well, let's try a run back here.
Yep. Whoa.
Yep.
Yep.
Right
Hard. 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 Hard.
Oh, watch the stuff. Watch the stuff. Oh, and he got away with it. Got away with the jam at the back.
Great shot.
That has been hard luck. Look at
Yeah.
that. Good shot.
Great throw.
I didn't think he could hit thin enough to punch that rock.
Collette's here. And so are the boys, Beckett and Emmett. Beckett's 8, Emmett's 5. And Mark was saying earlier this week that they don't remember. They're not old enough to remember him playing. And, of course, that win in 17 at home. So this is the first time they're actually watching him on the ice at a Brier. So very proud of that.
Copy. Top pull. Hard. Keep going. You're never off this. You got to keep going. Got to keep going. Good sweep.
Hey. Good sweep, Colt.
To the top edge of the 8th.
Ice is filthy.
It's like
really dirty.
not even half game yet.
Want to plant it?
Sure.
Okay. Here.
Normal. Plant it, boys.
Yep.
That's why Matt was encouraging the brushing, trying to have some separation. Dead on's the call.
Good way.
Whoa. Normal. Clean.
Close.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yes.
Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Shot.
Very nice. Gosh, they're just trading them here, huh? We're just standing in the middle of the ring.
It's true.
Pretty good, Mark.
Good
Perfect
shot.
shot would have been hit it and roll the other.
Half is dead jam.
Okay.
Trying to get to nose then. Hack.
That jam still back there.
Okay.
What?
Sure.
Hack on the nose.
Neufeld missed one a little wider than this in the first end. See a lot more of it this time though.
Hack. Clean. Just hack. Go then. Yep. A little soft.
That's his lowest number of the week.
Really hard.
Hard,
Pete. Really gotta go.
Harden and Lott.
Hard. Hard.
Oh no, they touch it. And away it goes.
You can't buy one.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It might have been a result, Kathy, the one he missed wide, the tough one he missed wide in the first end. It just didn't come up nearly enough.
And then you have that in your mind.
Yeah, you do. Tighter to the center line. Great try.
Make a double, get out of here.
T-line?
Yeah.
Okay.
If for some reason it does curl crazy,
Tapping it on the nose is not terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, nose is okay.
Looks like kind of minimum ice to me, but
No, I think it's good.
I like it.
what are we thinking for speed? Still 14.5 in this path?
Yeah, it's still what it's been to start the game.
Okay.
That's what you love to hear. No change.
Mine's a little tight, EJ. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go.
Everyone else is in the 90s.
Go
And
wait too.
Gushue is the poor student. Just at 88.
Back forward. T-line.
Back forward.
Whoa. Curl. Whoa. Curl. Whoa, work. Whoa.
And then pushing it down and in behind a little bit more. But leaving that shooter where it is, Russ, what does that do you? Anything?
Well, it's an awfully thin double.
That or we rip that.
Really nice angle created by Gushue.
Yeah, I don't hate that either. Out-turn freeze. I mean, if you ever could, like, do you have enough on this in-turn to make that happen?
Do we have anything on this side?
Yeah, a little.
There's dead handles.
Like a quarter?
Right here?
Yeah.
Probably not enough
Just
to make
that.
for two. So then it might be this.
I like that. I think you got to open that up, right?
We do that, he's going to go over there. We know it for one.
Isn't that most important, Kathy?
Yeah,
if you're Manitoba and Dunstone, thinking ahead to your last and what you're going to have left.
Absolutely.
You're like running it into that one.
Scoring's
good. We open it up. We have a chance to score.
Kind of thinking that.
You could make the triple, too.
Yeah. Okay, let's make this. What is it, a third?
This is the safest shot. Trying to hit it to the
Enough to make the triple.
higher red on the right automatically opens everything up.
Right here.
Yeah.
The only bad shot is if you stuffed it and it rolled to the center line and then it's still kind of congested down the middle. But if you can make those two go away, and you heard Neufeld say if you get two, you might get three. Trying to find a way to get a single here. Needs to make contact on the second one.
He's already had 4 games in the 90s in this year's Brier and 91 as we play here in 5. Dunstone first. No, stuffed it twice. And enough to push one through it.
Way better.
That went all the way to the edge.
Oh my goodness, he nearly got them all. Tough break actually to leave that on the corner like that.
Hair's thicker.
Shade thicker, you would have got less of the back one and that rock would have spun out.
But is it fair to say, Kathy, he wasn't expecting that? They were playing this the double, were they not?
Well, they were, but they saw that the potential was there to make contact with all three. But no matter what, even if he's forced here, it's going to be a far more open shot than he was looking at.
Yeah, it's a good shot at a steal there for most of the end.
Yeah, I think he can still get away with a couple feet less, though. Okay.
We got cleaned there.
Put it on the tee line.
Yeah, tee line.
Felt like tee line to me.
Yeah, we're there.
Line's fine. Curling now.
Weed's good.
Tee line.
Splitting tee.
Whoa, 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 whoa. EJ.
Let it curl.
Splitting
Go ahead,
curl.
EJ.
Just short of tee.
Curl.
Go ahead, EJ.
Short tee.
Curl.
Hard, EJ.
Curl. Keep going.
Hard, EJ. Keep going.
Keep going. Keep going.
EJ Harden with it as they take it around that long corner to sit the 2.
All right. Good 5.
Well, let's see if.
Yeah. Throwing all these bombs.
Yeah.
They're not expecting him to play a cross ring, are they?
No, but I think what they meant was
if he has a draw weight now.
He's been throwing these bullets, and all of a sudden he's going to dial it back. Dial it way back.
How tough is this, Kathy, when you've been throwing nothing but upweight shots?
Well, it's an adjustment to take time for Matt just to sit in the hack and think about what draw weight was and is. Because think about his kick speed the last 8 rocks.
So just is a 4th draw of the game. And it's a draw against a couple. Needs a little bit of the 4-foot. Bite the red.
Line's good.
Close.
14-8. Should be good.
4-foot.
Shot, Matty.
Good shot, buddy.
Good
And
sweep,
a nice adjustment
shot, Matty.
by Matt Dunstone as he picks up the single. Will go to the break. 4-3 Manitoba.
The 2023 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, proudly serving Canada's favorite coffee. By Cashmere Bathroom Tissue, nothing feels like it. By BKT Tires and OK Tire, and by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Championship Saturday night. Tomorrow, of course, we'll award the medals. All of it here at London and Budweiser Gardens, Manitoba, with the lead as we are in the 5th end break, up now 4-3. Some early misses, but the deuces exchanged. The difference, of course, is BJ Neufeld at 65%. You out curled by Mark Nichols, and again that draw when he needed it most by Dunstone, facing 2, and it's a 4-3 lead. The numbers after 5 are brought to you by PointsBet Canada, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada. As Kathy says, until you take it away, the Brier title belongs to Brad Gushue. The 94th Canadian Men's Curling Championship, dating back to 1927. And for the 3rd time, being hosted by the City of London. Heck Gervais won in '74. Jeff Stoughton won here in 2011. 4-3, Manitoba leads it as we welcome you back. Here in 6, it'll be Team Canada with the last rock. They have the hammer playing the Redstones.
Well, you talked about Jeff Stoughton winning it the last time it was here. That was the last time that Manitoba won the Brier, and I talked to Matt about whether they talked about that and whether there maybe is some great karma in this city. And he said, oh yeah, we've talked about that.
Yeah, it's shocking. Manitoba was the province. Alberta was getting closer, but they've only won once, Manitoba, this century.
And yet on the women's side,
Room length.
The opposite.
It's a different story.
Still looks like it's sliding good.
Speaking of a different story, Walker throws the corner guard into the paint,
It's got to stop.
allowing Manitoba to hit it.
Okay.
Okay.
Around our center, I think.
What'd you get on that?
Top button.
Quite the floor there, Colt.
14.5.
Top button's good too. Yeah, I think it'll be 14.5, 14.7.
So it's the all-important sixth, Kathy. How hard does Team Canada go here?
Well, I think it'll be balanced. They're in a position now where
Only
they
power
have
on
last
this line,
rock. They
guys.
score 2, and all of a sudden
Thunder.
Manitoba's fighting back. I think that you'll see the same kind of strategy you saw to Brad Gushue. He will push, but he is very smart, and he will not take unnecessary risks. Russ,
Back 4.
do you think differently?
Whoa.
Hard grind, hard grind.
Russell, do you think that he'll try or not? Very hard to go for it, Gushue.
He's always measured. It's funny how Kathy put that, because it's just the way he plays the game. Until he's in trouble, he's not going to show his hand. And he put the corner up for a reason, but got a miss out of that. So the last thing you want to do against a team that hits as well as Manitoba is give up a steal here and go 2 down. It's pretty late in the game to be 2 down. So if the opportunity presents itself, fine. If not, go to the next game.
Whoa. Hard. 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 Roll, Jeff. Roll, Jeff. Roll. It's way too much weight.
What a great call by Dunstone on that. Colton Lott come around was wide and heavy, and they brushed it, and Feather ticked off their own and put it in behind the center guard, forcing a tough shot out of Harnden.
Heavy control.
Whoa. Clean. Speed. No. Speed. You gotta go, buddy. Whoa. Right. Hard.
And they'll leave it right there.
Heavy, bit of nerves there.
Same weight.
Love to get up. It was a great throw. You just need middle rock.
Who do you, it's funny, Kathy, we've talked to this Manitoba team a couple of times, and we've said, all right, you've got Matt, who's 27, and he's got the big brother, BJ, at 37, minding him, and then Ryan at 36 is probably going to be big brother to Colton Lott, and you would expect them, if in fact some nerves are starting to show, those two big brothers are going to try and settle them down, I would think.
Well, they'll try to just keep them in the moment and stay very positive and focus on outcome, or rather process, not outcome, so that you don't just make the shot bigger than it needs to be. A hit's a hit, whether it's to win the Brier or whether it's in the second end.
And missed opportunity there.
Good throw.
And you see that a lot too. Colton's didn't curl nearly as much as they thought, so EJ, oversteers. He protects the other way to get the roll, and get the roll, but he rolled too far.
Top 4.
Even though Manitoba's up 1, it's Neufeld that's got to pull up his socks a little bit. Kath, everybody's around that 90% mark. He's got to start putting 2 shots together here.
Right here's your spot.
And he will.
Oh, for sure.
We're there. Close. Yep. You have to.
Hard Colt.
Break the stop. Go.
It's like that. That's perfect.
It's been more of his upweight shots, though, let him down, no?
Yeah, he started off with 2 wide ones, and then he protected last end and ticked the guard. It wasn't a bad effort at all. It was just a miss.
Do you want that?
Make the chase and get it out.
Let me know.
I don't think we're getting it out with the chase. I don't think I can get it out and make the roll.
Okay, well,
Let's make this.
So here's to the point, Vic. If you're trying really hard for 2, you chase that, bump it back a couple feet, or bump it back and roll buried, not getting it out, and try to get you 2 that way. Brad, doesn't want to give up a steal, so he's still controlling the front with this shot.
Good going.
Well, yep, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Touch it.
Oh, he did touch it. And the shooter rolls over enough to open it up, but there's a little stagger there now on that side.
Close.
A little low call. Oh, really got it.
Yeah, real close. Good throw.
Good throw.
Shoot. I love how relaxed Mark is in these big games. Like, that was really bad to throw at that hard ticket, not get it out, bad break, and it just
2/3.
more of the same for Mark. Great attitude.
2/3.
Easy.
2/3.
Little bit.
Tight.
Little bit for line.
Tight.
Little bit for
BJ
line.
Neufeld.
Don't really want to. Okay.
Really tight.
Well then.
Don't really want
High as we can on this
really
line.
tight.
Oh, dear.
No, we're just tight.
Line's good. Stay close. Yep.
Might have to curl.
Yep. Just go. Good. Great spot.
Copy.
Good boy, Beach.
Kind
of have to, don't we?
Play ours too.
Thanks, so.
I like this.
Kathy, I may be stating the obvious, but in this game, the modern game, you cannot survive at this level without being able to play runbacks, right?
No, you can't. There's
EJ.
just too many angles and
Hard, EJ. Hard, EJ.
situations
Hard.
that you set up to score
Good.
multiple points,
Good.
and so you have to be able to make all of that granite move when the time comes. And that's not just the men's game, that's the women's game as well. It is definitely something that you need in your arsenal, your ability to throw that up weight.
Yeah, no question, especially with the no tick
For sure.
on the center line. There's just so much more congestion down the middle.
For sure.
Look at this mess now on that in-turn side.
That looks like tons.
You can get around
I
there.
thought I was a bit snug on you too with the guard.
Yeah, it's tough to raise the two on the right, close to the center line, but Brad can still raise the one on the left.
Half open, bite the 4.
Yeah. Okay.
I love that, Kathy. Don't totally bury it like top 8 or something. And Gushue will just go around it like it's a guard. Even if this is edge on edge or half open,
See all this, eh?
they have to roll to our left, which doesn't create much danger for
I like half open.
Manitoba.
Probably under's okay.
Same as what I gave you last end.
Should be good.
You wanna-
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I think so, Matt.
Okay.
Where's our spot?
Half in the 4.
Okay.
Did I hear him correctly say leave it half open?
Yeah, I did hear that. And then they were talking about going deeper than that. But yeah, I love that.
Why is that?
Well, if it's fully buried and Brad Gushue plays that outside red and sticks it, it's fully buried. And then you might give up 2. You got a great chance to force here. Just try not to give it away with this shot. Leave it open.
I think you got some room. I got T-line right now. Okay, you got
Line's
room, man.
good.
Let it work. Let it work.
Room,
Have
guys.
lots of room to curl. T-line.
We hit it, curl
Always Colton's rock. Always Colton.
it. Gotta try.
Hard Colt.
Trying to help it over now.
Just go.
Colton
Go,
Law.
get a piece buried.
Whoa.
I don't know.
Oh, boy,
Keep
that's.
going. Yeah, a little
Yep,
bit.
yep.
Keep going. You got to get some berries.
Little bit.
And he'll bury a bit, but not very much.
That's pretty good spot.
Wait. Even if we get to the nose, just get this out of the 8 foot.
Couple feet deeper than they wanted. Line was fine.
That's a pretty good spot.
Maybe 2/3 showing. Can you get across the nose now?
The other option
No?
is just to hit it.
Maybe. I don't think so.
The 2 grunts you heard.
I thought it was with a couple of Northern Ontario fans.
Great analysis,
A
Kat.
couple of moose here. What's going on?
I just don't see that much to get under. Like it's probably still going to be exposed.
Well, I'm playing back 12, back line.
Even if we can get to like nose, right, and make him make
Yeah.
a
Nose,
I like that.
we're getting 1. Or having a fairly easy
Back
shot.
line weight.
Yeah. Still looks like plenty.
Yeah, you
Little less.
can blow this through
Yeah.
the break.
Like that?
Yeah.
We've talked about it,
like
Vic. The rocks
Yeah.
are just getting a little bit calmer, a little bit smoother.
Okay, we're just through.
Clean.
Clean.
Whoa. Clean.
Just through.
So back line weight was the call. Now how much can
Easy.
Walker help this over here as it gets to the line?
Come on, Jeff.
Hard, Jeff.
Keep going.
Hard, Jeff.
And almost to the nose. Not quite. Best he could do.
Yeah, a little lighter would have been nice, and he could have used that one maybe back 8 foot for backing, maybe a jam possibility.
Yeah, I know. It's just
yeah, they were able to just start it early.
Yeah.
So wide and started early.
Man,
a real good weight.
Yeah, it's a good throw. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I like it.
I just don't want something stupid to happen.
Yeah, you bet.
Okay.
Half rock's good.
You could try to get to the nose this time without any grunting from Kathy and I. And
looked like it was going
but it's dangerous, Kathy, because you could jam it.
For sure. I think he's just playing the pick.
Yep, makes sense.
The lesson learned for me.
Yeah, got that little biter at the back.
Half rock. Okay.
You get rid of it. It's a force.
Interesting. They were talking the front end for Team Canada was talking that was so wide it curled early. They must feel it's a little bit straighter in the center line area compared to that edge of 4.
Colton.
Final stone at Dunstone.
Colton.
Watch out. Dear.
Show Matt.
Shot.
Just got it with the back finger a bit.
So that one just nibbling at the back. That one up the top forces the draw here. And for the single.
Same speed as it's been?
A couple feet quicker.
That's it? Okay. Stay a little more, Mark. Yeah.
6th end, chamois, a couple feet quicker. Guys all over that. Great awareness.
Good force.
Yeah.
Should be good.
I got like 2 lines. So.
Line's fine.
Weight's good.
DJ Harden. Jeff Walker on the brush. To put one on the board here in 6 and back and forth we go. 1-2 page playoff Saturday night, the Tim Hortons Brier. Four sheets in play, and from start of round robin last Friday night to the last round robin draw on Thursday evening, now down to just the one, the championship ice surface here at Budweiser Gardens. And this year's Tim Hortons Brier from London tied at 4 as we welcome you back. And in the 7th here, it is Manitoba, with Last Rock playing the Yellowstones.
Top 4.
You're off this.
BJ.
You're off this. You're just off it. It's always
BJ.
You can go. Go ahead.
Line's pretty good.
Ahead, this is your spot. Go. Line's getting good.
Line's good.
Break the stop. You gotta go. You gotta go.
Keep going.
Really good. Really nice.
So you've got the 2 brothers going here, and we've been looking for Dad, Eric, and
top 4.
right at the top.
I don't like top 4. You're
Uncle Al is also here, and then Mom is home watching by herself, apparently, Susan, and we want to say hello. It's got to be difficult.
You like this?
But we've seen it before, of course, with Fred Cooey and his 2 sons, Kevin and Jamie, and how they played against each other here. Boy, Kevin really has the number on his brother from Yellowknife. Jamie hasn't beaten him in 10 tries at the Brier.
Top 8 depth. Good speed. Really good speed here. Good wing.
Line's tight, Jeff. Good.
A little light.
Line's tight, Jeff. Hard. Weight's not bad.
Top 8.
Weight's good.
Line dead.
We're there. Line only.
Room.
Line only.
No.
Where's there? No. Just around it.
Back four.
Hard then. Hard if we're around.
You got to go around now.
Hard if we're
Audible.
well, no, we're on it. We're on it. We're on it. We're on it.
No.
Okay.
Bit of a missed brush there. I don't know how everybody talks about how it gets quicker in the 6th because of the mop. I think it's still right up to speed. They yelled tight and light, so they brushed it a long way before they realized it was slowing down.
We did hear from some of the teams this week, Russ, that in 7 and 8 they felt it almost picked up speed.
Very true. That's what it's looking like here. It's such a big crowd, a little warmer air temperature at the surface.
I did talk to Greg. He had also overheard the players mentioning that they thought the ice was really dirty tonight. And looking at their brushes, he checked them out at the break and said he talked to the teams and they feel that the grippers of the players are letting go a little bit on the ice, and that's what they're finding. That can actually cause some really big problems.
I mean, you think about the pressure that some of these brushers are, in fact, putting downward pressure through the gripper.
Well, if you look at the feet of the players, they're on the balls of their toes or the feet, and so that's a lot of downward motion.
We do have a double if we get rid of the guard, so.
I think we got to play this, don't we?
Really smart skipping here by Brad. First of all, they seem to make their almost all of these. If you happen to miss it, there is a yellow double.
Whoa. Yep. Touch it. Go.
And.
Okay.
Yes. Wow. Wow.
Yes. Real good.
Right in between.
Really good shot.
Good sweep.
That's cool.
Yeah, me too.
Top 4.
What is that? Top 4?
Yeah.
So I got to give you a little less than I've been giving you, eh?
Not much.
Aggressive play here. You could play the back red, roll over. There might not be a double. Keep the blank alive, but they're going to go after it here. I like it. Sink it, top 4.
Wait only right now.
Top 4.
You got some room here.
Line's okay.
Line's good.
Top 4. Line's good, guys.
Just
you
to
got room.
top 4.
Lots of room right now.
Yep, plenty of room right now.
Wait, we're almost.
Okay, wait as long as you can.
Top 4. It hasn't curled.
Yeah.
Just top 4.
Okay,
it has not curled yet.
Just full 4 here. We need to be full 4.
It's got to curl.
Go ahead. Just go.
Hard.
Didn't quite get it around.
Okay.
No.
Never got there. Shot. I like the throw on that.
Good throw.
Yeah.
Just need a little less room.
Off their back one. Or that.
Yeah, I don't hate that.
Okay.
I don't mind trying to get low either.
Hack.
I don't know if I can get low, Jeff.
2/3 should get over this. Well, maybe a little less than 2/3.
Is Hack enough to get it out? Yeah?
Yeah, hack.
Tough shot.
Like solid hack.
Yep.
Real thick half.
Buck Nichols.
Good way. Yep, strong hack.
Hard.
Yep.
Right out of his hand. Goodness.
Hard, Jeff. You gotta go.
Jeff Walker trying to hold this up now because that center line guard is coming up.
Hard,
Take it for him.
Here it comes. Can you save it?
EJ.
Now help it over.
EJ.
EJ Harnden want to avoid the jam and they can't.
Good sweep, Jeff.
Not awful.
Hey, Mark.
Okay. Sorry, shade tight on you.
Tight.
Okay. Not in a bad position.
Not bad. Why?
The red rock is so valuable. They can tap that up. They can tap it up with speed. It's virtually wide open. And it's really hard for Dunstone to do anything with it. He peels it out of there, then Gushue just freezes. So they have no choice here but to go around top 4 if they can and try to choke off that raise. Tough spot.
Top 4.
Line's good. Just go if you need.
Top 8.
Line's
Top 4.
good.
Top 4.
Stay close for line. Hard. Hard line's great.
Top 4.
You gotta bite the 4 here.
Go, come on.
Hard line.
Lot.
Hard line.
And Harnden bite the 4 right
Keep
there,
going,
fellas.
keep
Right
going,
there where I'm
keep going,
tapping
keep
my
going.
brush. Right there.
Really really good, but I think he can tap that red.
I think you can too, Russ.
Yeah.
If you take that stone another 6 inches.
Yeah, it may, not even that, yeah.
Boy, look at Harnden. Brian, watch him on his left shoulder, trying to stretch it out.
Hard line.
Over there.
Keep going. Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going.
They knew it. You didn't want to miss it heavy either, but just a couple more inches.
Watch him now stretch this. Yeah, see? Grabbing at that left shoulder.
What's that?
There's a lot of pressure.
We don't want to move this.
Don't want to move it.
No, we don't want to move anything. We also, if we're going on the nose, you got to be pretty close back. Otherwise, he's got something.
So good to putting Gushue in big trouble, Kathy, right? Just any more speed in this red just caroms right off. Would you play? It looks like they're playing this with speed. I thought maybe making the back double. I thought they might just tap it.
I did too.
Pretty dangerous, I guess.
I think back 4 weight.
It's a lonely red.
Back 4 weight.
Oh, they are tapping. Sorry. Yeah.
How's that look?
You can glue this in here, boy.
Is there enough room to tap it to be shot?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
sure.
Okay.
Oh, for sure.
Easy.
Absolutely.
Easy.
Easy. Extra line. Becky, EJ.
Oh.
Any further questions?
Becky. Hard EJ.
He's got to carve it here to stop the redirect.
I'm getting carved here. Oh, my gosh.
Go for weight. Gotta go. Go.
You got enough room? You got enough room? Yeah, there you go. Now, is that the right spot, or would they preferred it a little deeper?
I think they wanted it glued. It was a little wide, so they knifed it. By knifing it, they took the speed out of it, especially with this monster. So he got the curl he desired, but he killed it. If you're going to scratch it to get curl, you're going to lose speed in a lot of cases. Big shot here if he can get that back one thin enough.
Clean. Yep. Yeah.
Needs to make some noise here. BJ Neufeld.
Pete.
And they're going to lose one of their own. And that will spill the third shot.
Good.
Manitoba with last rock here in 7.
Nice shot.
Nice shot, but they wanted to get that out of there and sit to 3.
Yeah, that one hit.
Might be able to play that triple now, yeah. I think it goes, hit it right, it goes over top.
Oh, yeah. Try the triple.
Sure.
3/4 is close.
3/4.
I like it, yeah.
And this is a shot that last weekend would not have been considered with the shape of Brad Gushue's hip.
2/3 looks good.
No kidding.
Okay.
He just wouldn't have had the leg drive, huh?
No.
2/3, I think it's real close, guys.
Yeah.
Get over.
If you make the triple, can you save the thrown rock?
It's good.
I think so. You don't have to throw a 6-second here.
Brad Gushue, his first. Right now, Manitoba sitting a couple.
Hold it, Jeff.
Hard, Jeff.
Hold it, Jeff.
Trying to hold it, Jeff Walker. What do you got here? 1, 2, got it. And when you spill it, there's that little catcher. And away it goes.
What a difference a week makes.
Yeah, well,
so good.
feeling good.
Hold it, buddy.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Almost saved the shooter. The same angle with a hair less weight. How good was that?
We want to welcome those of you who have been watching TSN 3 and the UFC. Welcome to London, Ontario on this Saturday night championship weekend of the Tim Hortons Brier, and we've got one similar to UFC. Got a couple of heavyweights here matched up in this 1-2 page playoff game. The winner will go through to tomorrow's final at 7. The loser will drop into the semi-final tomorrow. Two best teams all week. In Manitoba, going through undefeated, just the one loss for Team Canada, and we're playing here in the 7th of a 4-4 tie. And Manitoba does have the hammer playing the Yellowstones.
No room for the out, is there? No. Ward Wait, hit and roll behind that corner.
Yeah. Russ is here, Kathy's here.
I think so.
Yeah, it should be for the roll, eh?
Yeah.
I like it. I think EJ
Gushue, Brad Gushue and Team Canada out of the Remax Center, the St. John's Curling Club. Brad Gushue, the defending champion, just made a triple to get himself out of trouble.
Oh, a very, very precise triple. He had to shave the paint off his shot rock to make that redirect.
EJ, go ahead.
Yeah, a little hard, Mark.
Whoa, whoa, Jeff.
They're going the other way now. They're trying to go behind the corner.
Yes! Hard!
Hard! And can you roll it behind that center guard? Yeah, you can.
Sorry, guys,
and you're underneath, but you're deep.
Well, he might be human.
A little hard.
Well, he's trying to roll the other way. Just overthrew that.
And how big would a blank be here?
Very true.
Yes! Hard! Hard! Hard!
Whoa. Sorry, DJ.
It's huge, but for Manitoba, who felt that they were on the verge of cracking something really big, it is really unsettling and really important to just dial it back and look at this blank as a potential success.
At Dunstone. Manitoba champions from the Fort Rouge Curling Club in Winnipeg. Colton Law. Ryan Harden out in front. Got it? Sure does. And that will put a blank on the board. And all important, why? Because we're going to the 8th, the even end, and Manitoba will have the hammer. Brad Gushue, Team Canada, on the ice against Manitoba and Matt Dunstone on this Saturday night. The 1-2 page playoff, the winner through to tomorrow's final. Tomorrow afternoon, however, it's the semi-final, and we already have wildcard team Botcher out of the Glencoe Club in Calgary waiting for the loser of this one. We'll have that for you at noon Eastern. 4-4 and Manitoba with the last rock. So Allen winning the battle at lead. Interesting, not one hit played by Jeff Walker so far.
Kind of funny with that long center, it stopped Ryan from playing around that corner. That's Mr. Intern. He loves going around that corner, but he can't. The port's not quite big enough, so they're going to go intern anyways, but around the center.
Line's close. Stop eight. Line's good.
Stop four. Stop four.
Just line. We're almost
Stop line's good.
We're T-line. Hard. You have to.
Guys, keep it clean.
You have to. Pick. Hard!
Oh, it's going.
Hard! Whoa.
Yeah. And they were able still to save it.
At least you were ready.
Good grab, Mark.
And to the top edge of the
Yeah,
four.
It definitely made a big turn.
Freeze it for now.
So we blanked the 7th, and a big part of the reason was this shot. You said you didn't even see this triple.
No, I thought they were going to play the double, looked automatic, and then maybe have a double with the next one, but no chance. He saw the triple, and Mark calls this perfect. Just shaves that top one to get the redirect. Enough spin to get it out of there.
And that leads to the blank. And taking the last rock to 8 for Manitoba.
Up in a rock. Needs a curl, Jeff. Keep going, buddy. Keep going. Keep going. More. Okay. Just high.
Good shot.
Okay. Sliver high.
Trying to get the 2, roll away, but if you get the second one, it's coming dangerously close to getting that last red Canadian rock.
Whoa. Clean. Whoa.
1 millimeter. Ah, very nice. Sit.
Opens up that center line, spins that rock over to cover a corner on that outturn side. Couple of stones there to maybe work with.
Blank's not bad here.
Blank's great. Okay, I'm okay with this.
I don't mind the guard either. I'm
You
just
heard the word blanks. Not bad. And the reason for that is you're down to a 2-end game. It's a little scary when you don't have a hammer, but you get 1 each in theory, unless there's another blank. Right now, Manitoba's got the 2 hammers.
Well, there, sure. So you blank here. If you're Team Canada, their way of thinking is force.
Splitting center.
Given the lead of 5-4, and you got that last rock coming home and looking for 2 for the win.
Exactly.
Line's good. Mark says. A little light. Just pass half.
That's the way Team
distance,
Canada's thinking.
Yep.
That's exactly what Manitoba did against Botcher.
Yep. Okay.
Forced to 9, took 2 and 10.
Actually got the 3, I think.
Yeah, could be. Yeah.
Got 3. No, it's not could be. It is.
It is.
It
actually is.
It is. Not a possibly or could be.
It's just
maybe. It is.
For sure.
Oh, Colt.
Just keep on doing this. Same spot.
Pretty gradual here.
Yeah.
See the ice they're taking now. It's just a fraction under 4 feet. It was as high as 5.5 feet at some points in the week.
Yep.
It's good. Broom length.
I thought it was a hair more than you.
Clean it.
It's good.
Broom length. Clean.
Line's good.
Clean it, guys. Clean.
Line's good.
Lead's good. Clean.
Yep.
Clean. Keep going. Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa. Made a move there. Sit. Oh, work.
Yeah, I think so, Pete.
I think it's too high anyways.
Kathy, when you're putting these guards on, and in that case it rolls just past or just over the center line, you're exposing the second shot rock. Is that what Team Canada is in fact trying to do, trying to lure them into something?
Well, maybe. For sure they're trying to make a move, and they're hoping that Matt will stop peeling guards at some point.
I think we have to make a play.
Yeah, I think so too.
You got 2 options. Or we do this.
I'm kind of seeing the shooter over there.
Okay. If you're going with the shooter, we probably need to be here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, they're going to end up pretty flat,
Yeah,
if not a little.
That keeps it.
Knows it.
Yeah.
Then.
That keeps them probably the flattest.
Okay.
Yeah, like rolling the shooter. The other one Brad offered up was a dead-on nose. Your thrown rock stays there, and the back one kicks to the corner. That's a little tougher to control.
And you also might set up a double a lot easier, and he's trying to make sure that they don't blank again.
Yeah, they could be flatter this way.
Hard! 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 Whoa! Shooter! Yep, shooter!
Now watch that shooter. Can you get it over there? Oh, not quite. Not quite.
Okay. Good throw.
Good throw. Then third.
See an intern, Peel?
Looks like a third.
Roll much more, Mark. It's even, and he comes into it, right? Almost.
BJ Neufeld only out-curled once this week.
Clean up.
And it was last night against Mark Kennedy.
Watch the shooter spin up, maybe.
And the Botcher team.
No, I don't want to roll under.
Roll over here.
Well, we got to stay, like, there's ideal.
Yeah.
But we got to make sure we stay full 8 foot because he's playing this draw otherwise.
Yeah.
We've seen this board a few times.
Yeah.
Like, that's close for nose.
He has to roll under, right?
There.
You got to use those corners, don't you?
You certainly could to try to force, but you're probably, to roll that far, you're probably behind the tee line. Manitoba locks one on. They still might get there too. So what they're trying to do, as I said before, he won't take chances till he has to.
Yeah, just try and roll EJ's way, maybe like ideally 2 or 3 rocks.
So he's going to roll open.
Okay.
And it's very hard for Manitoba to roll buried. If they do, it's way back 12-ish. Gushue locks one on, and it's a force. So Manitoba's quite prepared to hit this one dead on and hope Brad can't roll buried.
Clean.
Yeah, weight's good.
Yep.
Clean.
Whoa.
Little
Whoa.
firm.
Whoa.
Little
Clean.
bit. Clean.
Whoa.
Little
Yep.
bit. Jeff.
Easy.
Easy. Clean. Clean. Yep.
Clean.
Roll it.
Clean. Good. That's good.
And that is rolling
Yeah.
E.J. Harden's way.
Yeah.
If you rolled a couple feet farther, Beck, then around that corner guard, shot rock buried. Good throw.
A little better weight. I overthrew that one the last time pretty bad.
Huh. Nothing to choose between the skips. Nothing to choose on the scoreboard. We're tied at 4. The player numbers brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Roll.
Yep.
Good weight.
Yep. Hard.
Hard. Right to it.
Right up, Colt. Right to it.
Colton Lott
All you got.
all the way to it and right on the nose.
Go, Matt. Good
Boy,
boy.
it's cat and mouse now, isn't it? It really is.
Maybe like solid normal.
I think so.
You can't play the draw. You won't be shot if you're buried.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Right.
Okay. Let's make it.
So throw it hard. It's a
I think
free
it's
one.
middle with just a little bit of curl. Don't you think?
With,
Kathy, we've talked. Sorry, Russ. Kathy, we've talked about how
Think like a
mentally
solid
tired
normal, like a
some of these
half,
skips
maybe wall weight.
players generally must be after a week like this. When you think back, and we know that this Team Canada, because of the fact they were going to be here
Yeah, I think so.
as Team Canada, their approach to the season was more of rest. We talked about the fact they didn't play for some 7 weeks, I believe it was. Do you think that as much as physically helps them, it helps them mentally on a week like this?
Absolutely. I think that Carrie Anderson did the exact same thing, and we saw how good they were at the Canadians because you're not exhausted. Every time you're playing an event, just the combinations and reading the ice and the hours, all of those things take their physical and mental toll. Physical on the brushers, mental for sure on the last rock thrower or the skip. And coming in, they had trained very hard, but they weren't exhausted on any of levels. And I think that now, the second half of the week, first half, they were a little rusty, but this second half, that rest has really paid off.
Looking for the blank. Dunstone.
Yep. Clean.
Yep.
Yep. Right
Clean,
up.
clean, clean.
Right up.
Oh, Matty.
Way it goes. So we put another blank on the board now. Manitoba will take the last rock to 9, and you can bet Team Canada will try very hard to force. The prize tonight, you win, and you're in to the final tomorrow night. And We welcome you back on this Saturday to London and Budweiser Gardens, the 1-2 page playoff. And we are tied at 4. Team Canada, Brad Gushue playing the Redstones. Manitoba, Matt Dunstone playing the yellow. They do have the last rock again here in 9. So center went up. Around goes Manitoba. Second center now from Team Canada, lead Jeff Walker.
With the no tick roll, there's so much pressure on these leads. Jeff's got nice separation there, almost lined up. There's a bit of an angle, and you don't want to be deep in this one.
Hey, we wait.
No, line's good.
I think we're close to ours.
Yep, just
top 4 right now.
Stay close, Colton. Yep.
Just line.
Gotta go.
Top 8.
Gotta go. Yep. Stay on it. Stay on it.
2 hours.
Stay on it. We're all over the nose. Just
Bumping.
go.
Hard.
Stay on it. Whoa. Yep. Really good.
All over the nose.
Very nice.
Spectacular.
2 very nice shots. Ryan Harnden.
Very nice.
Out turn freeze. I feel like the end gives you a little better angle.
Okay.
My thought there is less likelihood of catching
Do you like the
this.
intern then?
What's that?
Do you like the intern then?
We go there. There's an angle to get all 3. For here, he's at least leaving 1 or 2 reds.
This way.
Okay. Good speed still, you guys.
Speed's still good.
Top 8.
Saying it's still good on this side, not nearly as much wear and tear on this side, but no frost either.
Whoa.
It looks good.
Top 4. Top 4.
Don't need
Top
it right
8.
now.
Jeff, if anything.
It's good.
Weed's
No
good.
bounce, Mark.
Line's getting
Weed's
good.
okay. Weed's
Line's
good.
Like to go a little. Wait,
Line's
wait,
good.
guys.
It's good.
No bounce on this line, guys. No bounce on this line. We're
nice.
heavy. Whoa.
Good shot.
Oh boy, did it come down though, huh?
It did. It did
Goodness.
too. Vic, it looked another foot and a half.
I think that's the right way to play.
Silver high, guys.
Think this is about just getting one, Kathy? You're going to try to get both of them.
He's definitely going after more than one.
Hard. Gotta go.
How many you got? And you got 2, and spills the shooter over to cover the 12.
What a weapon.
To get that red, you had to like.
You're never getting the red.
No, never.
No, you're just jam city all over the place.
Oh yeah.
Guard.
Yeah.
Split center.
Whoa.
Just pass half.
Whoa.
Jeff, if you can. Jeff, if you can.
It's curl a bit.
Half.
Go ahead, Jeff. Line's okay.
Line's
Play the
good.
weight, guys. Play the weight.
Gotta go.
Hard!
Gotta go.
Hard!
Hard, guys. Hard. Okay, good.
That didn't slide very far.
I think you're peeling. Try and get our yellow
See if
or
we can
push our
push
yellow
this
in the
in.
house. Yep.
Quarter.
Why is
up
it
against the
important,
rock
do you
there,
think,
Matt.
to get that yellow to maybe
less.
pop in?
Well, at some point, Brad Gushue might try to get around that and get the force. He's got a lot of work to do before he has that option, though. They could have come around, tapped that out, sat the 3.
Hard.
Colton Law.
Hard.
You failed. You're going to touch this up. Oh, come on.
Hard knot.
Come on. Oh, goodness. Great shot. Wonderful. Thought out shot. Colton Lott.
Oh, my goodness. Saw it, called it, made it.
Hard.
Hard knot.
It's just something very special.
Think of the triple he made last night in the 10th end against Brendan Botcher.
Just clip this.
Yes.
Wiggle.
Yeah.
That's the best shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Forward.
Yeah. Like we got the no tick. I just don't want to go
Try to get
all out and
yeah,
give
I
up
agree.
3 here.
Try to get the 7 out, I guess, eh? The one he just threw, or the one that got tipped in.
Board weight.
We talked about the aggressiveness of this Manitoba team, but one of the things that we also talked about is how dominant they were in the round robin, and some of it is their own shot making, but a lot of it I give credit to Matt Dunstone for his ability to see shots that many others wouldn't. Many others would have just played the plane clear.
You get the line call right too.
All of it.
Hard, guys. Pick. Go, 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 go. Hard! Hard!
Hard, Jeff.
Whoa. That's, I grabbed a bit.
Okay.
Okay.
To your point about grippers and talking with Greg Owosko, we're hearing more tonight, Kathy, I think, than we have in this particular game than we have maybe the entire week.
I think it's a combination of the building is full, and so you've got a lot more heat in this building, and the players are working really hard, and you watch the pressure that they put on their feet because all of their weight is on the brush and on their back foot.
Mark did hang around. That was huge because the blank was going to happen all day if he rolled out.
Real hard.
So their conversion rate hasn't been good, but then again, last night it was that 3 and 10 to win it. So they're coming at the right time.
I'm not sure that's where you wanted to roll, Kath.
No, that gives you the hit and roll in or behind that mess.
Might get them all.
Sure.
I think they all go. Now, does that hurt Matt's feelings? Probably not, but
it lets Brad off the hook.
Yes.
And is the force then on? Still.
Well, if the triples made you stick it, I think you're
board,
laying 2, yeah.
I think we leave both of these in the 8 foot.
Well, then normal. Something to get that out and then roll.
I know.
Seeing this.
Yeah.
Problem that I see with that is I see this one kind of sticking there for him to do this, and then both of these kind of
staying
mucking around over.
You thinking we throw waves?
You got to throw peel if you're going to do that.
To be honest, guys, I don't see a situation here where we're getting a force. I see a 2, I see a 3, I see a blank. I don't see a force. So yeah, we do that. What he knows is this.
Yeah,
this isn't easy to.
I think we got to, if we're going to.
I'm thinking at this point we got to just clear it out. Try and light 2, and hopefully we get that miss.
Yeah,
that's our only way out.
That's kind of where I am right now.
Third of a rock.
And if we give up 2, so be it.
Okay.
I just think if we leave these 2 there and there.
I don't like leaving them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like a third of a rock.
A third?
You got the right guy to make it here. I think it's there all day to make the triple.
Make sure we kill him.
Can you stick the shooter?
I don't mind if we just get rid of 2, leaving this one back here. At least I maybe freeze or something, but. Okay.
So much weight that.
Brad,
that one
goes.
goes.
A 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. 7.5 is fine.
Okay.
Again, back at a club, that top yellow that's frozen is not getting out of the rings.
Right.
But it sure is here. Especially this guy.
Yep.
Interesting. Usually, to my mind anyway, Kathy, that Brad is gung-ho for this, but he says he doesn't necessarily see it happening.
No. And you don't want to give up 3.
Whoa. Yep. Yes. Whoa. Whoa.
Yep. Yes.
Bang. And that one will go. Look at him go. Look at this. They saw it. They made it. He had to be talked into it. And Mark Nichols made it for him.
That spinning all the way down.
I didn't see it
That is twice tonight. Manitoba has been set up so well, and brilliant triples made against them.
How true.
Hair thicker, we probably get a decent setup.
Spin up a little.
Yeah.
Great shot. Now, this has to be made.
BJ Neufeld then quickly out of his hand.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Lot, Harnden, right in the crotch. Bang, bang, and away they go.
Boy Beach.
Beach.
That turned around. Didn't like the roll, Kathy, from Manitoba, where they left Mark the triple. It's hard to criticize somebody for setting up a triple, but it was auto, really.
This neighborhood there earlier in the game.
Right here.
Actually,
it was right there. It was just out of the 4 foot.
And I had there.
Yeah.
Or do you think it's any quicker?
No, I think the same as it's been.
Yeah.
It's not going to be any slower.
Heard a shot curling. Get this really close together and get the line right.
Yeah. Don't worry about the line call. We just got to make sure they're touching.
Yep.
16's on that side.
100%.
That's a massive Vic. Remember, you asked me if Colton getting that corner guard out of there, what difference did that make? If that corner guard was still there, Brad makes this freeze. Matt blows it up. Brad goes around that corner guard, and they're forced.
T-line, boys.
Right to it.
When he made that double peel, it really helped their chances to blank this in.
Just nothing to work with.
Real close.
So playing the freeze now.
Needs a curl.
Still has the curl.
Just his 8th freeze of the event. And a little heavy and rolling off just that little bit.
Okay, Brad.
Yeah, a little heavy. Too much ice, too.
Yeah. Pretty pleased with both.
What do you guys see?
I think so.
What do you think, Matt? Like here? This will do absolutely nothing.
That's probably good. Yep. I need a third.
Third's good.
You can argue the ease all day, too. You can hit and roll over. You got a realistic chance to get your 2.
He knows that. He might come down and he'll tap into a pocket.
So why not?
Well, what they're worried about is if they nosed it trying to sit 2, then he taps it, you might be forced to a single. So he's playing the odds. The hitting ability of this team, I think, Tide coming home, you're going to take your chances. This year at the Brier, 66% of the time you win.
Take center line. Maybe just inside the center line and get him.
Matt Dunstone, his first.
Clean. Whoa.
Clean.
Whoa.
Clean.
Whoa.
Shot, Matt.
Nice shot.
Throw, Matt.
But it's 2 rocks in the center line. Can't be ticked.
Right.
It's a great roll.
Well, and unlike this end where Brad Gushue had to change gears because he didn't want to give up 3, next end he won't care. You either steal, or if you give up 3, you don't care. So it'll be, it's going to be a doozy.
It's really good.
It's a little less. It's a little light, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Top 4. Keep going, guys. Keep going.
Keep going.
Running out of rings here. It's curling pretty hard.
Keep going. Curl if you can. Curl now. Curl, 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 curl.
Walker staying with it.
Shot.
And to the tee line full in the
Didn't think
12.
didn't think you get it all the way to tee line when I let go.
Yeah, it's nice speed on that.
Nice shot there.
Half rock.
Yeah.
Eight good shots. Yeah.
Well, half shots.
Exactly.
There you go. Right, Kathy? No half shots. 8 good shots. The thought process of Team Canada as they go away to 10 in a tie, unless there's a major mistake here by Matt Dunstone.
Clean. Whoa, whoa.
Clean. Clean.
Clean. Clean.
And there it is. So another blank. And here we go. Tied at 4. Kathy says it's going to be a doozy. In a 4-4 tie, we go to 10 and Manitoba with the hammer playing the Yellowstones. Welcome back on this Saturday night. So already interesting start. Center guard, the Redstone, was played by Jeff Walker. It was on the line. And then the first stone from Ryan Harnden, Manitoba, ticked it off the line. Now it's up to Gushue. Do you just want to leave it there? And his decision is we're leaving it.
Absolutely. The more granite, the better out there. Who cares what color it is? Now that it's off the line, Team Dunstone can tick it, but Brad's smarter than that. He's going to guard it.
Great shot, Jeff.
Perfect. And it can't be ticked.
Expect that, eh?
Yeah, but I think...
Got a pretty good angle to make this double.
Okay.
You like that?
Sure.
So peel your own. You're allowed to do that no matter where it is.
If we put it back in this garden.
Interesting start.
Clean, yep. Clean, yep. Right to it.
Just clean.
Gotta go. Good.
Just clean.
Shot, Pete.
And ripping their own. How many times? So let me ask you, Kathy, would you ever thought, or is it too early to tap that back?
Shot, Pete.
I granted, I guess I'm answering my own question. You leave your shooter out there again, right? That's why you would never put a straight back raise.
Well, no, and on top of that, Matt's already looking at the stones that are left to line them up to make the double. You don't want to get your stone in the way, so the less stones, the better. Matt would love an open path to the 4-foot for the win.
They could have played the out-turn come around, but they didn't like that rock they had missed originally.
Needs a curl. Needs a curl, Jeff. Curl. Oh, we're heavy. Keep going, Jeff. Keep going. 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 Okay.
Pretty good.
7/8 low. Are you seeing intern high?
That looked about back 4 to me. That came down a hair.
Okay. 7/8.
And while Jeff Walker's first one was on the center line, it was about halfway. And because of that, and not being tight to the house or far, these stones are grouped for Colton.
All the way, Ryan. Pete. Hard Pete.
Ryan Harden got them both? It sure does. Wow. Now it leaves that stone a little bit longer up top of the cup, covering the edge of the 8.
Very nice.
How many runbacks, doubles, triples we've seen in this
Room
game?
length to halfway.
Room length to halfway.
Tough to outdraw that rock, and the yellow, if it's an intern draw, the yellow guard's not helping Manitoba either. Didn't quite roll as far as they wanted.
It's good. Just past half. Okay.
A little bit, Mark. No, wait.
No, it doesn't need it for line, Mark.
Broom length.
Clean it.
Broom length.
Just shy of that. Yep.
It's coming down.
Yep. Hard. Bite the center line, guys. Bite the center line.
Whoa.
Clean. Whoa.
Shot. Good shot. Good shot.
Intern, right?
I think you have to have a go at this, don't you, Russ?
I think so.
Just where it is. It's,
yeah,
how do you outdraw it?
You might stick the guard here, but even if you nose it, at least it's a foot higher.
Yep. Real hard. Hard. Real hard. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
So good.
Man.
Shot, Colt. About as good as you could do, I think.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because the other way, you're just rolling to the center anyways.
Still good speed.
Okay. So predictable. Just so confident in throwing that up weight.
Now it's their color.
Good, nice.
Line's good.
Lifted like a little more.
Good.
Back 4.
Yeah, a little heavy. Okay.
Line's
T-line.
The last one came
Line's
down
good.
here a bit. You're yelling
good.
heavy, but it should grind in here.
Yep. Waiting team. We're over curling, guys.
Okay, we can be a little higher. Biting button.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Let's
stop.
on its own. Wait. Okay, good.
Around again. Showing a little bit on that intern side.
Go, buddy.
What?
You seeing the run or half?
I think the run.
Run gets us off the center. right, Beach.
Brought his numbers up considerably now at 79% as BJ Neufeld after a struggling start.
Yep.
Hard.
Hard feet.
You got it? Sure. I mean, it's just nothing safe. And it must be frustrating for Gushue. Been a terrific, wonderfully played game. We're tied at 4, and you think back to Dunstone in the second, that force, and then just now in 9, that Nichols triple that Gushue really didn't want to play. Talked into it, and look at the numbers for the two skips. Really great entertainment on this Saturday night at the Tim Hortons Brier. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, proudly serving Canada's favorite coffee.
It could have come around there, Kathy, and certainly sat top 4 wide open type thing. Yes, there'd be hit and roll, but now you're not in the forefoot.
Right on my broom, boys.
This might be better than the last one.
Good.
And there they are, sitting top button.
Good guys, boys.
One more time.
I guess.
And this looks easy, but this is not.
No.
All 4 of those meetings, so they're tied 2-2. All 4 of their games decided by 1 point. And we're tied here at 4.
Hard, Ryan.
You got it? One more? Yeah, goodness. Okay. So, what would make it more difficult? Do you want to line it up right in behind, or does it a little angle? Or where do you?
Well,
you want to hide it. I understand. But
it's late. You get it half open. I think Matt's going to chase it. If I'm Brad Gushue, I'm taking my chances. I'm burying this one, and I'm burying the next one.
Yes.
Try and go top 12.
I like this, Brad.
I like this.
You like going right to the forefoot?
Yeah.
Okay, a little more ice, Mark.
So
I think if we give him that much on the in,
Jeff,
he might
draw
chase.
the button speed, right?
Yeah. He might chase this on the in.
You want
so
more?
If anything, I want to give him a piece on the
running
in.
it.
Yeah.
I think Manitoba, because of that hitting ability, if this is perfect, the run back's missed and it rolls away. Gushue comes in maybe top 4, top 8-ish, and there's a double for the win.
thinking ahead here, Kathy, if this is
should be good, guys. Should be good. Easy, EJ.
top 4 as they hope, does Manitoba, does Dunstone use 1 to get a draw speed? Does he go to school on his first one?
I doubt it.
Okay.
Perfect.
They have played the runs. We know Matt is a brilliant hitter.
Sir,
Well, this one's going a little deeper too. And maybe that changes things.
Deeper than he wanted, but it's overburied for the intern, which is what Matt wants. So
either turn, really.
First thought would be the intern.
Intern?
If you're seeing that.
Yeah. It's like here?
Yeah, I think it's like a. That's what I think.
Yeah.
That or are we running this?
No, because I like my chances of getting shot here.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
You guys like this?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, he puts
use
a
a
good
time
guard
if
on.
you
I don't
want.
even have a drawing.
which turn's got the most curl.
Timeout called.
Much better chance to be shot rock if you
If
throw
I
the
don't make
intern.
contact, I don't really have a shot.
No, I know.
I think you're
to
just
here. What does he
D-line
have?
draw. Yeah.
Just move it to there.
Just stayed like 7/8 on it.
Yeah.
Get it to here?
Yeah. I think so, Matt.
I think so.
Yeah, I think the guard's too high to run.
Yeah. I was seeing like max edge
It's funny,
of 4.
Kath, they had a better opportunity earlier to do this. I guess they thought it was too
I think
early.
that ice is good for like.
Now I think he's concerned that guard is so far.
Oh, sure.
Back 4.
Yeah.
Well, I think that timeout was really good because I don't know that BJ was buying into the draw. He was like, well, you want to run. And when Matt asked Colton was like, ugh. So I think that discussion and Matt saying, look at if I miss this, I don't have a shot.
Back 4. Okay.
Tough shot because it's over buried by about 3 inches. And
Dad.
you can't throw the weight. My concern here
Yeah, I
is
think it's
slowing
14.5.
down just a fraction. You got to make sure you bump it to get shot.
Well, Dean looked on. It's not easy as a parent.
Well, you knew that all too well this week, didn't you?
Sure did.
Son Jacques skipping BC and the team out of Victoria.
Clean. Back 8. Yep. Clean. Back 4. Back 8. Clean. Yep. Back 8. Back 8. Whoa. Ryan.
Hard, Ryan.
Close.
Ryan Harnan talking back 8 weight. Trying to help this over if they can.
Hard, Ryan. Hard, Ryan. All the way to it.
All the way to it and pushes it to the back
Good shot,
8.
Matt. Boy, Matty. Pretty good.
Shot Stone.
Good shot.
Great throw. Exactly the weight he wanted.
Timeout.
Timeout called for
Just take the timeout for time.
Team Canada.
Back line.
Yeah.
It took its time curling, and then the monster got it to go.
What's that? What weight are you trying to nail?
Back line.
Okay. Sliding good here too.
Okay.
It is peeking out a little bit, so easier for Brad to get underneath.
I mean, like ever so slightly high side.
It's just a shade high side. You can't outdraw it because that corner guard's in the way. It's very makeable.
So the final stone, Team Canada here in 10. Manitoba with last rock. 4-4 tie.
Whoa. Clean.
Back line.
Whoa. Close. Clean.
Jeff Walker.
Back
EJ. EJ.
Now EJ quickly on it here.
Hard,
Get across the nose just a little bit. Flip it underneath if you can. Gotta go. And underneath they go and push it to the back. They are the shot rock.
So good. They nearly lost that.
Can he come to his own though?
Once he curved it,
Hard, EJ.
Hard, EJ.
Curved this over. It lost its speed.
Gotta go on that. Go.
And they're able to push it just enough. Now the question is, because you heard him say, if they come to their own, are they the shot rock?
Play the draw.
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
Be really close.
I like the nose if you
I think
like
I
it.
like that speed. Like, what do you like? Like board?
Sure. Yeah, I like board.
How's board right there? Look.
Okay, that's close.
Looks good?
That looks good.
He
Maybe
almost
Max
has to
or-
play something like this, Russ. That draw, that port. You'd be really, really tight getting through there.
Yeah, it's going to do something like that, isn't it?
Yes.
Let's wait. Right, board.
Oh my goodness, this is tricky because board weight nose hit, so it's the right idea that you can't roll anywhere.
No.
kind of wait.
Good board. Board? Yeah, nice board.
What a game this has been.
Tied at 4. And last night we saw him settle in just like this with a chance to win. The winner moves on to the final tomorrow. He made the big shot last night when it mattered most.
Good weight. Good weight. Little light.
Can't afford to roll.
Yeah, clean. Yep.
Right now it is a stolen point, a stolen win. Team
He's got
Canada.
to curl, Ryan.
Ryan.
Really has to curl.
Ryan.
Trying to help it
Hard,
over.
Ryan.
Nichols is ready too, and it will spin away. Team Canada will steal their way into the final. Couldn't help it over.
Hard, Ryan. Hard, Ryan.
And that spin just a little bit too much. From son to dad. Meanwhile, Ray celebrates. His son has stolen his way into the Brier final. And just the second steal of the week by Dunstone. Make the final 5-4. And the obvious disappointment on the face of Matt Dunstone. So Gushue gets a chance to defend. And he'll be there waiting tomorrow night at 7. When tomorrow at noon, Dunstone, Manitoba, Botcher Wild Card 1 will meet with the winner advancing. Proud of Dad, for sure.
The 2023 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, proudly serving Canada's favorite coffee. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. By PointsBet Canada, the official sportsbook of Curling Canada. And by Home Hardware. Here's how.
A little chat with their sports psychologist, Adam Kingsbury, who has a word for Matt Dunstone, who leaves the ice surface after Brad Gushue and Team Canada steal their way into the final tomorrow night. And of course, you have to be able to answer the questions of what happened on that last stone. Their first loss of the event comes at the most crucial of times in the 1-2 page playoff. A win would have put them into that final, but instead now one of these two will go on to play against Gushue tomorrow night. Brendan Botcher, Wild Card 1. Matt Dunstone will try to recover from this. And make a note, we are 1 hour earlier, noon Eastern time. That will be the semifinal of this year's Tim Hortons Brier. What a game, what a day it's been. Wonderful curling. And we'll remind you, as so many do in many parts of the country tonight, you put your clocks ahead. We don't want to miss you tomorrow when we join you at noon Eastern time for the semifinal of this Tim Hortons Brier. And all of it on Canada's sports leader. Sports Center is next.